I was alive before this.
We are live with our YouTube viewers and subscribers celebrating a special day, a very special day.
Your mom's birthday?
Well, my mom's birthday technically is until Wednesday, but we did celebrate it today.
Oh, man. Do you think we can have any other music going on besides?
We got our speakers muted. We're good.
Are you going to try and mute me?
So with our special celebration, if you know Jeremy, you know that he came up with the song. He came up with a song for tonight.
Except I need help. It's really easy. They can do it. You can do it. So when I sing something, you're going to repeat it. For example, ready? It goes like this.
I won't sing it. I'll just talk.
There was Jeremy.
There was Jeremy.
As bored as can be.
As bored as can be.
The boredest bored.
The boredest bored.
You ever did see.
You ever did see.
So he started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And what the Hales grows all around. And what the Hales grows all around. You see where I'm going with this? You want to try again?
Definitely not singing, but I will speak the words, the lyrics.
Oh, she's now a spoken word artist. All right, let's see what you got. Start again. There was Jeremy.
There was Jeremy.
As bored as can be.
As bored as can be.
The bored is bored.
The bored is bored.
You ever did see.
You ever did see.
So he started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And what the Hales grew all around. And what the Hales grew all around. This is where you come into the story. You ready?
I'm in the song.
Have I ever written a song that you're not in?
Oh, true that.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then one day.
And then one day.
He met George.
He met me.
What was the me part there? The most George's George.
The most George's George.
You ever did see.
You ever did see.
So he started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And now George was on it too. What the Hales grows all around. And what the Hales grows all around. Have you seen JK yet?
I haven't seen JK in the chat.
What?
Matter of fact, I haven't seen JK in the last 2 lives.
That's a shame because
ever since we granted him a blue wrench, it's like the power of the wrench scared him away.
And they got fans.
Oh, there he is.
And they got fans.
And they've got fans.
Like JK.
Like JK.
With lots of jokes.
With lots of jokes.
That make our day.
That make our day. We do love his jokes.
So we started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And now George was on it too. Super fans made a super crew. And what the Hales grows all around. And what the Hales grows all around. You see what I did there? Okay. Don't worry, we didn't forget the haters though.
Every YouTube channel has them.
Then came the trolls.
There came the trolls.
Living in basements.
Living in basements.
They get blocked.
They get blizzy blocked.
We delete their comments.
Delete.
So he started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And now George was on it too. Super fans made a super crew. Trolls in the basement with no clue. And what the Hales grows all around. And what the Hales grows all around. Do you think I can keep going all night with
Appreciate it,
this?
Dillhole. Sent a $2.79 super chat.
We'll fist bump him. Restore to love.
Restore to love.
Become their theme.
Become their theme.
Helping others.
Helping others.
Live their dream.
Living it up.
So he started YouTube and it grew and it grew. And now George was on it too. Super fans made a super crew. Trolls in the basement with no clue. Storage and the love is what they do. And what the Hales grew all around. And what the Hales grew all around. And what the Hales grew all around. And what the Hales grew all around.
Clapping all around. Woo! Give it up for Jeremy.
200K before the end of May.
Yeah, what awesome timing. Like
Oh,
our goal,
goodness.
Our first goal was to hit 200K before May. That
Yes.
didn't happen. So then we switched our goal up to 200K before the end of May, and we happened to hit it literally moments before this live.
About 8:35, we hit 200K before the end of May.
And it's the last Sunday of the month. So how perfect is that to be able to go live and share it?
Dill, thank you so much for both super chats. Midwest Picker, thanks for the $3. Jeremy's YouTube tattoo fund.
Where would you put your YouTube tattoo?
None of them know about my birthmark, do they? Have we ever shared that on YouTube about my birthmark?
Your birthmark looks like the YouTube
play button.
Play button.
No, actually, it's an upside down heart. But I always had a dream of tattooing something in my birthmark, which is in an unmentionable area. Before puberty, it was the state of Ohio. After puberty, then it was
and then it kind of transformed a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh my goodness, 200K.
How exciting.
We've got so much.
Oh, I was wrong. Someone said 5/31 is the last Sunday.
Even better.
Even better.
Even better. Even better. We've got so much to cover tonight. We're going to have a ton of fun. We've got a special guest. Deva Diva just sent $1.99. Yeah, 200K.
Yeah,
so just keep the fist on.
Yeah, might as well.
Bam.
Might as well.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. When we hit, tonight we absolutely, I want to do a little bit of a history of the walkthrough of the channel. We did it last year. It was last July we hit 100,000.
Yeah,
right?
It was literally on 4th of July, Independence Day, which also happened to be the day that I resigned and quit my job to become fun employed.
Which was your Independence Day double time.
It was a double celebration.
Wendy P, thank you so much on the 200K.
Appreciate it.
Bam. Wendy, appreciate your question. We're not going to reveal that information because it takes one troll to contact the place. And then once we get caught filming, we are banned from there. But not only there, any other place that they actually they own. Nobody is allowed to record anything in a casino. If you get caught, boom, you're kicked out and you're banned. So that's not against the law. It's against their personal policies. Rookies Boo.
Oh, they got their stamps.
Oh, nice. Rookies Boo got the stamps.
Yeah, stamps are definitely interesting.
Grimes Fines is in the house as well.
What up, Grimes and Gina?
Okay, so I've got some questions for you before we get into mail or anything like that.
Okay.
Just a couple questions tonight, okay?
Okay.
Because we are celebrating 200K before the end of May. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty huge accomplishment. When we got to 100K, you were thrilled, and I was just like, yeah, whatever.
We were on Kelly's Island.
And for me, it was just like, yeah, we did it. It's just whatever.
Believe it or not, Ohio has islands.
Yeah, we do have islands.
It sounds bizarre, but
and now 200K was personal for me, and you're like, yeah, whatever. For me, it was a race.
Well, when we hit 100K, you get a plaque from YouTube. So I was thrilled about getting that, which, by the way, should be hanging behind us. And it's not.
It's not hanging behind us.
It should be.
I've still never hung it up. So the 100K you were thrilled about, and I was just saying, yeah, whatever. Now the 200K, it became a personal race for me to make it happen.
Personal rat race.
And to get there, the Knox brothers just sent $2.99. Can I rent George's lucky bag for a week?
I was debating if I should charge. Appreciate it, Knox brothers. If I should charge an hourly rate or if I should charge a percentage based on their winnings.
Percentage based on winnings, always. So,
but what if they don't ever win and the house wins?
Percentage on their losings. Then you should charge a percentage on what they lost. A percentage either way is still a percentage. So the race to 200K was a big one for me because I'm a goal setter. I love setting goals and I love competition and I love winning. I like winning.
Yeah. Jeremy is all about setting short-term goals, long-term goals. I think everyone should.
And we achieved that goal, and we knew it was going to be so tight at the end of the race. But really, it didn't even become a tight race. It was a race of obliteration. And we have already established a new goal. And
our next goal, yeah.
Here we go. All right. Rosie sent $1.99. Congratulations. Lots of love from Texas. Thank you so
Appreciate
much,
it,
Rosie. All right. I got a couple questions for you.
I might have some answers for you.
Well, I would sure hope that you have some kind of answer.
Okay.
All right. 200 is a pretty significant thing, right?
Yeah.
So the number 200, it obviously it's a natural number. It follows 199. It precedes 201, and we're now officially at 200K. So I just wanted to see if you knew a few answers to a few questions tonight. Okay. And we're gonna have some more fun. We're gonna have some party games. We're gonna have a special guest tonight with some party games, which is gonna be a ton of fun as well. So. There is a particular denomination of a euro note, and it was designed by Robert Calkina. I'm just curious, do you know what that note is? Paper bill. What would that paper bill be?
I'm going to let the chat help me.
Anybody know what the amount, that monetary value of that bill would be? Adventures with the Hudsons. Congratulations, Jeremy and George. So happy for you. Thank you.
Aw, appreciate it, Breath and Jim.
All right. So what would the denomination of that note be? Oh, Fiona has an answer there. I see that. And I see Bluegrass Picker, Buying Space. Thanks for watching. I see Knox Brothers at 500. Loco Scratcher.
Loco. I think it's Loco Scratcher.
$2. Hello from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles in the house.
All right. It's the gray area. Boy, I heard that this week like crazy. It's gray area. Gray area. So what's your answer? I'm going to go with 20. You are incorrect. It's
Are we talking about
100? 200 is the denomination of the bill. All right, I got another one for you, okay? You can redeem yourself. You can redeem yourself.
I've never seen a $200 bill.
You're not European. You're Egyptian.
Oh, did you mention euro?
Yeah, I did.
Totally missed that part.
No, that's all right. You never listen anyway. All right, so there is an HTTP, web design browser code indicating a successful connection. What do you think that number is for that code, successful connection?
I think I know the answer, but I'm going to wait to see what the chat says.
What does the chat say? Grimes Fine says $1
million.
All right. Knox Brothers has an answer. JK has an answer.
Yeah.
These guys might be in web design.
I think they're mind readers.
They could be. They could be.
I'm going to go with 200.
You are correct. The answer is 200.
The Master Knack says cheese.
Okay.
Cheese is always the answer.
That is correct. That is
we
correct.
love cheese.
When playing Monopoly and when you pass go, how much money do you receive?
So our super fans know that I've never played Monopoly before.
That's why I'm asking you the question.
You also know I've never played Monopoly before. When
you're playing Monopoly and you pass go, how much money do you receive?
I'm going to go with majority of the vote in the chat and go with 200.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. The answer is 200.
Woo!
All right. How many NASCAR Cup Series did Richard Petty win?
Richard Petty.
Mm-hmm. You should know this. We get NASCAR all the time. I'm sure you've done your research. You know everything about Richard Petty selling all of his items.
We find a lot
How
of
many
Hale.
NASCAR Cup Series races did he actually win?
Oh, let's see.
No, that's wrong. It's not C.
Thinking out loud here. I'm thinking out loud here,
okay.
And I'm going to go with the chat. They're saying 200.
The answer is 200. Nice job. Nice job. What are you doing?
I'm going, yes.
That's what you're doing?
Yes.
All right. All right. There is a desirable cholesterol level, and below this cholesterol level is supposed to be lower risk for heart disease. What's that threshold number?
No,
that's wrong. It is not and it's not C either.
I'm gonna go with majority of the chat right now and say 200.
Best offer queen said 150. She knows her numbers. What's your answer?
It's definitely not bacon.
It very well could be bacon.
Bear Kitty wants to know good cholesterol or bad cholesterol. It makes a huge difference.
Below the line of
Flippin' Adventure sent $5, says, congratulations, 200K. What the Hales fam? On to 1 million. Love ya.
1 million
it.
or bust.
Or bust.
What's your answer? Cholesterol level.
I'm going to go with 200.
Oh, you should have listened to Best Offer Queen. And you would have been wrong. She set me up last time she was on the channel, made me wrong, and made you the winner.
You up for the woo-woo.
But you are correct. It is 200. Nice job. Nice job. All right. Not bad. Not bad. But hold a second. I got a little Bible trivia for you here.
Okay.
All right. There's a man named Achan. And as they go into Jericho, remember Joshua won the battle of Jericho. Well, Achan goes in. Remember, God tells him you're not supposed to take anything. Achan goes in and he steals, or he takes from the war spoils. How many shekels of silver did Achan take?
Did you say shekels?
Yeah, I thought I pronounced that right well. The grammar, the pronunciation was good. I mean,
I'm going to go with the chat, phoning a friend, and I'm going to go with 200.
That is correct. 200 shekels.
Our viewers are so smart.
Okay, now most of our viewers know that I have a Bible theology degree, and so that's why I thought I would throw this in. But George does not have a Bible theology degree, so I thought I could maybe trip her up a little bit here. Okay, so Ezra, in Ezra chapter 2, verse 65, says there were how many singing men and women who came out of Babylon from the captivity and returned to Jericho? How many men and women were singing when they went back to Jericho?
Oh,
by the way, which people took them into captivity? Not the Egyptians. That was earlier. This was the Babylonian captivity.
I was going to say the Egyptians.
I always fool around with her, joking around about that. So how many were singing as they were headed back to Jerusalem?
Let's see. Gosh, this is a tough one.
It should be. This one is
a really
tough
tough one.
I mean, I gave you the book, the chapter, the verse.
Yeah. Let's see.
Still a tough one?
I'm going to go with a hard 200.
No, it was soft 200. You're wrong. Sorry. She was soft 200. She was completely and totally wrong. Completely and totally wrong. All right. King David's son. All right. You want to talk about struggling within the family and having major daddy issues like some of our trolls? King David's son, Absalom, he tried to take the throne from David. And David sent an army to oppose him, to fight him. But as Absalom was fleeing on his horse, Absalom had this huge thing of hair. Huge. Tons and tons of hair.
More than mine?
I mean, your hair is all over. It's in my car. It's in the house.
Shed a lot.
In the warehouse. It's outside in the grass.
I probably lose like 200 hairs a day.
Probably 200K a day. That would be my guess. So Absalom's fleeing on a mule, and his hair gets caught in a tree.
Okay.
And eventually it kills him. He's hung by his hair. His hair is recorded in the Bible weighing how many shekels?
Did you say shekels?
Yeah. I thought I pronounced that appropriately just fine.
Okay.
I thought that was all fine. Did I stutter?
Just making sure.
Did I stutter?
I'm gonna go with 200.
Are you sure?
Yes. Mary Deathy Deals sent a super chat, says, I'm sensing a theme, ...
What's the theme?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, these questions are hard, and the answers, the chat seems to be helping me every time I phone them.
Oh, how are you phoning them?
Through the chat.
All right. I've got one more for you. Okay. All right. In what year was the world's human population estimated to have been 257 million, less than the current population of the United States at 311 million? What year?
Demaster Nax says, I think you want to give me $200.
What year?
I'm going to go with Jane Lord. She says, just say 200.
Well, that's kind of not all that helpful because there's multiple 200 years. Remember,
AD.
What does AD stand for?
You know what it stands for.
I think you're trying to get out of telling me what it stands for. What does AD stand for?
You know what it stands for.
Let's help you. Let's phone a friend and see if your friend can help you.
Hey!
Go ahead, get her speaker on.
My hand is all sweaty.
So,
oh no!
Best offer queen, Aaron.
Yes.
Is that our volume or your volume?
It might be mine. Let me see.
It could be ours too. We got like 5 different things running.
Let me see. Let me see. It might be mine. Let me see. I don't see anything running on my end. So.
Like 5 different things running.
Let me see. Let me see. It might be mine. Let me see. I don't see anything running on my end. So.
Because if we mute it, then we can't hear her.
You should unmute it. It's got to be over here then.
If I muted, then we can't hear her.
You've got your volume coming through your headphones, right?
Yes. I broke it. I broke it.
No, you didn't break it. And we'll get it fixed too.
I don't know.
Here, do this, Aaron. Jump out and then come back in.
Okay.
So we'll see. Okay, so answer-wise.
Hold on a sec.
Georgia's got to go through all the audio here.
Okay.
Is that what you did?
I don't know. It's coming from the webcam.
So you got to turn that off. 200K and we still can't figure it out.
We've never ran into this issue before. Hang tight with us, guys. We're having some technical difficulties.
All right, we good now?
We'll see.
Turn the volume back up. All right, Aaron, if you're...
We'll see.
No, we're not.
Dill hole.
All right, she's getting back in.
One more thing, guys. Hold tight. Hang tight.
And what the Hales grows all around and around, and what the Hales grows all around. Still echoing?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay, Aaron?
Yes.
No idea what we did. So, Aaron was going to come and party with us tonight. There's no way she's going to be able to figure it out right now, so something got adjusted. Can we adjust to next Sunday night and have another game night with you in celebration?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Okay, so if you have not checked out Bargain, why did I just say Bargain? Best Offer Queen.
He's got his mind on Renee.
Best Offer Queen. Yeah, I was thinking about Renee. Best Offer Queen. Go check Best Offer Queen out. Mods, put her channel in the description. She's going to party with us tonight, but apparently we screwed it all up, and we will figure it out. We'll run a test round next week, Aaron, so we know that we've got it all okay?
Okay, it sounded good on my end. I don't know if it's working for you guys.
Is everybody else? They're saying it's fine.
It's good now? Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear anything now. I don't hear no echo now.
Yeah, for some reason it's still on our end. I mean, we can do it, but it would just have to be at this low setting.
All right, we can still try it. If it
Everyone's saying no echo.
It's gonna no echo because you pulled it down. It's all gonna come back out of there and go into there, and it's gonna go through a constant loop of echo.
But we can do it next week, and I'm fine with that. It don't matter. Whatever works for you guys.
Let's jump on next week.
Okay.
And we'll get it all worked out, all the kinks worked out then. We should have run a test run beforehand.
That's all right.
All right, moms, go ahead, put her channel in the actual chat. She would love to get to 1,000 subscribers tonight.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely amazing. We appreciate you guys helping us get to, what was it again? What was the answer? 200K? Let's get Erin, best offer queen, to 1,000 tonight.
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump on, and she'll be with us next week, and we'll get all of the technical difficulties all worked out. Thank you.
So sorry.
Appreciate
No, you're
it,
good. Congratulations, guys.
We'll do it all again next week.
We'll see.
Okay.
It'll still be May.
Okay. Sounds good.
Be May.
1K before the end of May.
Yeah.
All right.
See you, Erin.
See ya.
All right, you got to pull that volume down.
Yep.
All right, we have no idea.
Not sure why.
What just happened?
Yeah, it was totally unsync. It wasn't in sync with each other, and there was an echo, and not sure.
All right, so let's get to that answer. What was the answer? Erin was going to help you with the answer. What was the actual answer?
I think she did answer.
What was the answer?
She said 200.
200 what? It was a year. 200. No.
Oh,
no.
you
already said.
The
What
question
is
was,
AD
what does
stand
AD
for?
I know what BC stands for.
Autoimmune disease? What does AD stand for?
What Christy says.
What did Christy say?
What Susan said.
What did Susan say? Does it stand for ad? Does it stand for... What does it stand for? I'm asking you.
I'm waiting for the chat to give the answer.
It's after death.
Is it the same thing?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm getting two answers.
Getting two answers? What are the answers you're getting?
Mm-hmm.
What are the answers?
Yep.
What is it?
Yeah. After death.
Okay. What's the other one?
And the other one is Anno Domini.
It's after death.
Is that the same thing?
Our calendar is based on Jesus Christ's death. Before Christ and then after death. All right. So what's your answer? 200 AD?
AD.
You are correct. Nice job. Nice job. That's not bad. You didn't do too bad there. I do have another question for you, though. I do have another one. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one I'm going to stump her on. There's no doubt. This one I'm going to stump her on. All right?
I still have the chat to help me out, right?
Not if we shut that down, shut the volume down, we shut the screens down. There'd be nobody helping you for nothing. In what year was the building of the Great Wall of China begun? What year? When did it all start? What year?
Oh, geez.
What are you doing?
I'm reading the chat.
Why are you reading chat? You're supposed to talk with me.
Because you said I could use the chat.
Dead air is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I guess it's better than echoes.
All right. So the last question ended in a year of AD.
Yeah.
So this one's got to end with BC.
What makes you think that?
Because you got to switch it up.
Why would I switch it up? You call me a vanilla grandpa. I don't. You call me that because I don't switch it up.
See, Noreen's got it right.
You think it's 200 BC?
Mm-hmm.
You are correct. Nice job. Nice job. I don't know how she got all of these correct. I have no idea. All right. So in celebration tonight, while we don't have cake and ice cream, I do think it's appropriate that we kind of walk the path of the channel,
the memory lane channel?
The memory lane, and what has happened. So how did this all even start? You want to recount it?
Now, are we talking before the channel name or after the channel name?
Oh, are we
change?
talking BC before channel or AD after
your divorce?
divorce? Yeah, she calls AD after my divorce.
After divorce.
She's AD to her in her time frame. AD stands for after
So
divorce.
are we referring to the channel change name?
Well, we got to start at the beginning. That's the history of it. Even if you don't like it, we still have to go with it.
Let's talk about, you go ahead and talk about that. I'll chime in when we did the name change of the channel.
All right. So the whole ridiculousness of even being on YouTube. I want to be very, very clear. Nobody helped us whatsoever. We knew nobody whatsoever, knew no YouTubers at all, had no clue what YouTube was or what it could do. I mean, we listened to music on it and things like that. But
yeah.
Steve Kelly,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Steve Kelly, 200 for 200 BC. But I was with somebody else before George, and that individual said, hey, it would be really cool. We could start a YouTube channel. Our lives are incredible. People would love to watch it. And I laughed. I absolutely laughed. I was like, there is nobody in the world who would ever want to watch. But my thoughts always went back to my former students that were working on their masters with me. They always said, Jeremy, you should have a reality TV show. And I always joked that I would call it What the Hales. And I said, my life kind of is a reality TV shows at time. Like we were just looking this morning, we were looking back at memories, the time where I hosted a full circus at work.
Yeah.
I had a full circus at work. Do you remember that?
I do.
And so I think we could actually even pull that up. We could show people as part of the memories. Just so crazy that that things like that have taken place in my life to where I was hosting a circus.
All because someone made a comment.
So here's a Skyview Ranch. I've heard all.
Look at all that hair, you guys. He's still tan.
You're a visionary leader, or Jeremy, that camp is run by kids, which in reality, I'm just a big one. I've even heard, Jeremy, you run Skyview Ranch just like a circus. And I take all of those things into consideration. As a matter of fact, that was one of the greatest ideas I've ever heard in my life. So, as Skyview Ranch, the big top is going up right now. We are running like a circus. Look at this right over here. We've got elephants. Can you see the elephant? There's 3. There's tigers, and there's all kinds of things going on at the ranch. So thank you.
Tigers before Tiger King.
Running Skyview Ranch like a circus.
All right, so people used to say to me all the time, honestly, what happened there is the circus came to town. The town flooded where the circus was supposed to be. They were in the Walmart parking lot in the local community. Walmart called the police to get the circus removed. And I said, I'll tell you what, come on up to my place. I got 175 acres. I'll let you be there for free. And so like that had the circus and the entire community out at the place.
Talk about perfect timing.
So students always used to say, hey, you know, your life is like a reality TV show. You do this, you do that. It's kind of crazy. And that was what, 7 years ago, something like that. So I just thought, no way, no way. As a matter of fact, I actually ran an AV camp. It was an audiovisual camp. It was film camp. I had a friend who did a lot of filming for ABC, NBC, CBS, ESPN, the whole deal. And he came in and he taught the whole process. And the very first thing he said to me when I met him was like, Jeremy, you have to get a YouTube. You have to get a YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, right. Man, if I would have actually listened to him then. But somebody else came to me and said, oh, we should get a channel. People would watch. And I was like, never. That would never, ever happen. So I tried to call that person's bluff because that person had ideas all the time and never did anything. You know, he's expected me to do everything. So I went, all right, you create it. You create the channel. I'll actually make the videos, which that happened because it only takes, what, 2 minutes to create a channel. So started making videos and it was like camping hacks and things like that. But then didn't do anything with it. And then pretty much got bored to death. And then I met you. And then you come into the picture. What happened?
Yeah. So before we met, you were on a hiatus where you weren't uploading videos or making content. So then the very first video that you posted of us was one of our dates.
What date was it?
Was it the
Meat.
fire tire?
The fire tire. No,
The
I don't
fire
remember
tower?
any tire on fire.
It was the fire tower.
The tower, yes, yes. Pat D's just sent $10.
Appreciate
Congrats!
it, Pat.
I knew you at 80,000 subs live from McDonald's. Had a blast last summer. Thanks so much. Oh, George Holt just sent $1.99. Congrats on 200K. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, George. It's a great name, by the way.
So we met, and I said, hey, I'm kind of bored, and I want to see what this YouTube thing can do. And I asked you if you wanted to be a part of it, and what did you say?
I was working full-time at the time.
What did you say?
So every video
What
that
did
you
you say?
released, I said, well, I need to approve it first before you release
I said, do
it.
you want to be a part of this YouTube thing? What did you say?
I was working full-time.
She said no.
No.
She said no, I don't want anything to do with that. So then,
So you needed something to do during the day while I was working.
because I'm a landlord, I just collect rent. I mean,
So then he started making videos on his own.
and goofing around. I would goof around, buy storage units,
And then
resell,
I would make
rent.
I would make cameo appearances.
So in the beginning, so let's see, that came back. I can't even pull up that video, I don't think. So your very first appearance was Meet George, or Who is George? That's what it was.
Who is George?
Who is George? That was your very first appearance
that
on
Mohican?
the channel.
Where's the fire tower?
We were in Mohican. I took you to the fire tower because you love watching sunsets, and I've been trying to get you there. And so we went up in the fire tower so you could watch the sunset.
So he took me to the fire tower so that we could watch a sunset, but the trees were in the way. So the sun fell and then the trees were blocking, but the attempt was amazing.
Babe, there's trees blocking the sun in every sunset.
Like
or water.
when we watch it on water, you could at least watch it setting on the water and then the shadows or the reflection, and it's a little different.
So you wanted absolutely nothing to do with the channel. I started recording you. I was not allowed to put anything on the channel
because he's already used to making videos and promoting and advertising and marketing. Like, this was all new to me.
I'd been all around the world speaking and preaching and teaching and videos and promo and the whole deal. So
and I think just like anybody, they don't like to see themselves on TV. They don't like the way they sound or all of the above. And I till this day, I still am one of those people. I don't like the way I sound, and I don't like really seeing myself on TV. He's more of a natural when it comes to it. So in other words, like most of the video, like this is obviously it's your channel. You're the face and the voice of the channel, and I'm just here along for the ride.
So you were there in the very first Who's George? And I said, I want to see what I can do with this YouTube thing. I'm just curious and I'm bored and I need a project. So I needed more projects. And then what happened?
And then the channel started growing. So then at 10,000 in December, you started making videos. Like, you started taking it serious and doing it full time.
I took it very serious. Well, actually, I didn't even know what to take serious. See, that's the crazy part. We didn't know anybody. We knew nobody.
No.
Nobody was ever there to come alongside and say, hey, try this, do this. We knew
no one
nobody.
ever took us under their wing. So we were just
winging it. We had no clue.
We basically
were
winging it, having no idea what to do with the channel, but just uploading videos.
People were sending us messages, emails going, hey, you need an end screen. We're like, what's an end screen?
Yeah.
I remember that.
So our viewers were helping us out.
End screen?
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world is even an end screen? What does that mean? Like, who do these people think they are telling me I need an end screen? What's an end screen?
Some people probably don't even know what an end screen is now.
So so we would get a lot of people that would say, hey, try this, do this.
Yeah.
We had no clue what YouTube was, what it could do. We had no clue how it worked. Now, looking back, my goodness, we have learned so much.
So much.
But
every day we're learning something
more and more and more and more. Well, just for example, I was putting in screen cards, and I won't put any cards in anymore. Joseph Raymond, $2. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks
it,
so
Joseph.
much. So with YouTube, The longer you get somebody to watch, the better it is for your video. And then YouTube will push it to more people. When YouTube pushes your video to more people, you get more views. And that's how you grow. So the reason why I won't put cards in it anymore is because, and what a card is, if you ever watched a video,
if you ever watch
right up here, it'll go, well, try watching this video.
It's like an annoying white
The
thing
reason why
across.
I won't put a card in anymore is because YouTube changed their platform to where if you click on that, it takes you out of the video. Well, if you get taken out of the video,
it wasn't always like
watch
that.
the whole video.
Yeah,
before
it wasn't always like that.
It opened up another tab for you or put it in a queue for you to watch later. So YouTube changed. We had to change. No more. Don't ever put that card in your videos. Per me, some other people may tell you to put a card in, but we're learning all the time, and we didn't even know what cards were. We had no clue. We didn't have any clue whatsoever. None at all. So then
October is when you took it serious.
I started taking it serious.
October of 18.
And really when I learned how YouTube worked is when Shady Guy
Which was in November of 18.
Shady Guy was, November. So Shady Guy, and the beginning of the video, I said, man, you have to watch this video all the way to the end. And that video went, whoosh, and I went, oh. And so most of this was so much is just common sense, but self-discovery. Oh, if people watch your video from the beginning to the end, YouTube pushes it to more people. So your videos have to be built for people to actually watch to the end, which if you watch a What the Hales video, then...
And so that's how a lot of these bigger channels grow. And the whole goal of a channel is to get your video and the information that you're trying to send out there to as many eyeballs as possible. So the better, when you have good content and you are teaching someone, or if you have a good message in your video, YouTube, they pay attention to how long someone's watching your video, and then they help promote it. So for example, if you ever watch one of our videos and then it takes you to another channel, it's because YouTube suggested that video, that thinking that, hey, you may like that. And I think a lot of our viewers find us through suggested videos. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree, like how you found. We're always curious how our subscribers find us. I always ask, like, how did you find us?
Joseph Raymond, $2. Thanks for the love. Appreciate it.
9 out of 10 times it's because they found our channel through a suggested video because YouTube suggested it. And then word of mouth is the second one because a loved one watched it or their kid found our channel or whatever.
So we started becoming edutainers. The goal was, I wasn't using the creativity like I used to host circuses or do whatever. I mean, I would run such huge conferences and theme them, and I didn't have a creative outlet anymore, and I needed that creative outlet. YouTube became that creative outlet for me. So people had told me, oh, if you open stuff on a video, that people will watch it. And I did one once. I did an unboxing, and I was like, this is the lamest thing in the world. And it got over 500,000 views. And I was like, what?
The chat's lighting up right now saying suggested is how I found you guys. Yeah. So that's the whole, like, that's what you want is when you start a channel, is you want YouTube to suggest your videos so that you can get your content out there to as many people as possible. And
the way that YouTube suggests us is if we've got a video that people are watching from beginning to the end, then YouTube pushes it in front of more people. And then more people watch it, which then it gets pushed in front of more people and more people. So right now we're looking at 45 million views. So subscriber counts really mean nothing in the YouTube world. It really doesn't mean much at all. It's an ego thing to go, hey, we got 200,000 subscribers. It's a feel good. Views is really what matters.
It's definitely a great milestone.
It's an incredible
to be able
milestone.
To get 200,000.
But if you want to know, there are a lot of channels that have a lot of subscribers, but they get so very few views. If you want to know if a channel is vibrant and growing, look at their view count on their videos. That's how you know it's views. Views mean everything. And we learned that, and that was kind of crazy learning that. Frank Chapman. Congrats.
Appreciate it, Frank.
I knew you'd make it. I want to help more next Saturday. Thank you, Frank.
Aw, appreciate it, Frank.
We also learned that every time you have a cop in a video that it goes viral. So
yeah, people seem to be attracted to some type of drama.
That reminds me of what happened earlier this week. I bet you guys have questions.
You guys have been watching.
I bet you guys have questions. No doubt about that. There's going to be questions about that. So when did you officially come in on the channel? You wait. Summer.
Rewind a little bit. So once
I did this with the cop already. You want me to do this with you now?
So once the channel hit, when I met Jeremy, his channel was already at 3,000 subscribers. And then that was July of 18. And then in December of 18, it bumped up to 10,000 subscribers. So then at that point, he goes, you know what? I want to change the channel name. And I said, okay, what do you want to change it to? And he goes, what the Hales? I'm like, okay. So I came up with the logo. I spent maybe a good 3 days trying to find the perfect logo for the channel. We changed it first week of December. That's when we did our very first live. December 2nd was the very first time we ever went live. And this channel hasn't missed a live ever since. We've been consistently every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And that's when the channel changed. And then fast forward, July of 2019 is when I quit my career to do reselling full time.
Jane Lord wants to know what it was called before. Jane, doesn't matter. If you go back and find old videos, you'll hear it. I can
assure you it's not as cool as what the Hales.
There were different taglines back then. And one of the things we learned through YouTube as well is, you've got to cut certain parts out because people won't watch. So even you when you watch a video, there's a time where you click out. So our videos, a lot of people go, man, your video feels like I just hit the wall. It's not done. That's on purpose. That's because we're building videos for you and YouTube, so YouTube will push them to more people. And so there's a purpose to all of that. There's no at the end, okay, bye. You're never going to see that. Now, there used to be in the old days, before we knew.
Outro. They're called outros.
People call them outros in the YouTube world. There used to be, before we knew, hey, that's a bad thing. And that kills a video. So yeah, we don't do things like that anymore.
Cat 60 Design wants to know, what did you do, George, before fun employment? I worked in the healthcare industry for 21 years. 21 years. I started when I was 16 and just kind of worked my way up. I worked in administration. I wasn't nursing, but I was more administration in the healthcare industry.
They want to know, do you regret giving up your job?
There's parts of my job that I miss. Like,
the question should be, do I regret you giving up the job? And the answer is Hales, yes. Rev Resale, congratulations on 200K. Thank you so much.
Still helps the little guys.
Appreciate it, Rev Resale.
Appreciate it.
Matthew Fox, $3. Hello, Matthew Fox. Hello. We appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it, Matt.
So there's some days you miss your job. There's some days I miss you having your job.
There's parts of my career that I do miss. Absolutely. There's a reason why I stayed in healthcare for that long, because I enjoyed it. And I worked with geriatric patients, and I loved interacting with the patients. I loved the rapport that I built with their family members. It was rewarding to me to be able to help them at the end of the day. So, being able to help someone, and then like certain things that I help them with sticks with them and they continue to remember me, I think that's rewarding in itself too. But, the face-to-face interaction with my coworkers, I definitely miss that. And eating lunch with them and just having girl talk. I miss that. I can't do girl talk with him. He's rolling his eyes.
Brenda wants to know, do you get credit if they fast forward through the video? Brenda, unfortunately, that hurts a video. Anytime you watch a video and you just watch a little bit, or you fast forward, or you jump through, that hurts a video. So that damages a video as YouTube broadcasts it out.
Cat 60 says, but working with Jeremy is not rewarding. There is reward. The part that's the most rewarding with being fun employed is our Restore to the Love movement. So the very first time that we did that was on camera, because we've given back. And we volunteered way before that, was in California. Is when we first did our first Restore to the Love movement on camera.
Potentially.
Yeah.
About a year ago.
So that part's rewarding, being able to help the needy, being able to give the previous owner their units back. Like, that part is rewarding. Absolutely.
Kyle said, can we use the word fun employment? Absolutely. It's not copyrighted yet. David Caldwell just sent $1.99. Congratulations on 200K. Thank you, David. We appreciate it. Appreciate it much.
Thanks, David.
So all of a sudden you're now fun employed. You're with the channel.
Mhm.
We hit 100,000 last July, and now we just jumped another 100,000 here in May. I'm just curious, how many do you think have unsubscribed in that time as well? Not many have subscribed, but obviously 200,000 are subscribed right now.
And that's common with every channel where you have people that unsubscribe. But I think that if everyone stayed subscribed, we'd probably be at 500,000.
We're at 200,024 subscribers. So the crazy thing with YouTube, if you're ever going to put yourself out on YouTube, you're going to be attacked for everything by everyone. Yeah. There is nothing you can do that somebody won't be offended by. If I give to somebody,
our Restore to the Love movement offends a lot of people.
So many people.
So whether you're
How
good, whether you're doing something good, nice, or something truly offensive, people are going to get offended.
People are going to get offended. We'd probably be at 1 million subscribers already if everybody has actually subscribed stayed subscribed. Yeah. So it could be anything from. So we get people like, what are some of the most foolish comments you've heard of? I'm unsubscribing. Like for me, it's like, why do you always you're racist? You call her Egyptian. So from my point of view and her point of view is she's Egyptian. She's proud of it. And so we enhance that on the actual
and then
show.
A lot of people think that it's him being racist or stereotyping Egyptians or whatever.
They go, how dare you? I'm unsubscribing. You're racist against Egyptians. Like, my goodness.
Or that we're racist in general when we are a biracial couple.
Then we're a biracial couple and they call us racist. Mm-hmm. So it could be that way. So if we have a person of color on video or in a thumbnail, things like that, they'll call us racist. But the furthest thing from the truth. What's the craziest thing you've heard somebody going, I'm unsubscribing?
So my story, the best was when someone emailed us asking us, how do I unsubscribe and unlike all your videos?
They wanted directions. I'm like,
oh my God, did someone really just email us asking us how to unsubscribe and unlike all of our videos?
It's just, that was the best. Gets so
the
crazy.
Second best is when someone emailed us and told us that they were going to go in every single one of our videos and give it a thumbs down. But in reality, they thought they were going to hurt the channel. But in reality, it helps the channel because it's an interaction. YouTube just wants to see an interaction.
Frank, thank you so much. You're welcome to the Bibles. Actually, they got another tote of Bibles ready for you at the warehouse.
Oh, is Frank local?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's over in Ashland area and then comes over for his doctor's appointments and picks up the Bibles.
Nice.
For his Bible studies.
All right.
So, YouTube is a crazy, crazy beast. Next year at this time, where do you think we're going to be?
Next time this year, hopefully another 100K.
You think we'll be at 300?
Yeah.
300K?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though, with YouTube. The more you grow, the faster you grow. So it's momentum. It's very, very hard to push a boulder, a stone. It's very, very hard to push it. Think of even a vehicle. When you're pushing a vehicle, to get it started is very, very difficult. 99.9% of YouTubers who start quit. You're never, ever going to have 200K subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers because you posted 1 video or 2 videos or 3 videos or 4 videos or 5 videos.
I think a lot of people get
or
discouraged.
100 videos.
Yeah.
They quit.
Mm-hmm.
And the easiest thing that we could ever tell anybody, if you wanted to do this, just be consistent. Just do it every day.
Yeah.
That's how you win.
Yeah.
You're just consistent. It's the same with any business.
We do get a lot of our subscribers emailing us asking for tips on how to start a channel. And for me, the best advice I can give you is to watch YouTube's own channel. And it's called YouTube Creators. That's how we've learned a lot from them. So for like beginners, definitely go to YouTube Creators and they teach you how to build a YouTube channel. And it's motivational as well, too. Shirley
it's all the
Pearl.
stuff that we had no clue about.
Yeah.
I saw Shirley this weekend at the warehouse.
Yeah,
sale.
I thought I saw Shirley, too.
Thank you, Shirley. So I'm pretty sure they probably, here we are. Now we went through the past and now here we are in the present. We have a pretty major thing going on. Warehouse space now.
Yeah, a lot of people are curious.
People want to know about warehouse space.
That.
So
yeah,
we need to front load that with something important.
They're all wanting to know if you own the warehouse yet.
All right. So number one, we've got to be careful on how we approach this and what we say, because there's no doubt the other side legal team is watching. Okay, there's absolutely no doubt whatsoever. That is being watched. I can confirm that with emails from that legal side to my legal side, the whole deal. Other thing people have said, my goodness, how are you getting, that space for that amount of money? Okay, number one, you have to understand we're in the Midwest, we're in Ohio. All right, so that space for that amount of money is it's fine. It's not too much. It's not too little.
It's about average.
For what I'm getting, the other thing you need to keep in mind is I am in the worst location possible. I'm right by a creek that floods nonstop. As a matter of fact, it's flooded even to the top of my trailer. I've had mud, dirt, it's been in the trailers. It gets that high. So I'm in a flood area. The warehouse is right by Tent City. All of the homeless are there. So you have theft nonstop. And so that whole area, you don't have great conditions. I mean, so people are going, oh man, $400 for that space. That's crazy. If I had that space, I'd pay $8,000. Well, you also live in California, and you
where the
also
cost of living is
in a
3
flood
times
zone,
as
and
much,
you also aren't where Tent City is, and you also the space is exactly what we need it to be.
Yeah.
It's 4 walls.
It's not pretty
a ceiling.
at all.
It is not pretty. It stinks.
It's rough.
Low lighting. It is beyond rough.
And it's by the water treatment
It stinks nonstop.
facility, so it smells like
Uncle Bo knows says
the sewer
$2 $400K by next May.
that would be awesome. $400K by next May.
So the whole warehouse situation, what we can share with you, it's absolutely going to court. That's what we can share with you, and we will document that and share that with you as we can.
Buying space wants to know, does it smell like pickles too?
Sometimes when there's a pickle in the middle, sometimes it smells. I mean, it's in a pickle right now. There's no doubt there. So there's that whole situation. But other people have said,
do you think it makes a difference with the train tracks being in the back?
Train tracks are horribly loud.
Yeah.
So you just
Literally,
have
it's right next
the
door.
location. If you were to rent anywhere or buy a building or things like that, you would not want. So people have said, Jeremy, why don't you own it? Why don't you just buy it? You don't understand the liability. I've been in real estate buying, flipping, renting for. You don't want this. This is not the property that you buy. This is not the liability that you want on your hands. You don't. And so it's exactly what I need. It's large, 4 walls, a roof. Sometimes leaks, sometimes doesn't. It's got a floor. Some has holes, some doesn't. It's what I need. And so I'm paying exactly for what I get, and I can appreciate that.
I was laughing at what Demasternack says. He goes, "What's the deal with that? Get it? See what he did there? What's the deal with that?" Because it
what
was
does AD stand for?
Because it was a pickle factory.
Oh!
Pickles are dill pickles.
So it's going to court. There's no doubt whatsoever. It is all going to court. The issue is going to court. It will be fought in court, and we'll keep you updated on that. But you also have to understand there's only so much that we truly can update you on in regards to that because of the legal battle. That being said, we got mail, and we got to get to it before we get to the auction.
It's almost auction time.
All right. We have mail, and I'm bringing it up right now.
Oh, kind of froze.
You froze? You froze it?
We froze it.
How did you froze it? All right, let's see. We
have my letter opener.
It's probably over there somewhere. Mail song. Are you ready for the mail song?
Yeah.
That's your part.
We got mail.
We got mail. All right, let's see what we got.
All right. We got a box here.
Ooh, is it a bag and a box?
From Michelle, all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. That's like
From
an hour
Cleveland?
north of us.
Karen Garcia just sent $5. Thank you, guys. And she said, love you guys. And I lost it. Let me find the comment. Let me find it. It's flying. I will find it. All right, love you guys. There are some people that see the glasses half empty and both have to see it half full. God bless. Continue on your good work. Thank you so much, Karen. We appreciate that. Thank
Says,
you.
hello, Jeremy and George. I love watching you. I used to buy storage units, then room and taking care of parents, sick and passing away, changed a lot. So I live the excitement through you. Love the Christian values, which is what makes you guys even better. I'm in Cleveland, not far from Second Sense, and was hoping to visit your warehouse. Well, with what is happening to it, and now with me, I doubt I'll ever get a chance. Well, you can always live it through watching us.
Through the Second Sense?
Yeah, through Second Sense and through our videos. And sent some golf balls. Made by Sweaty.
Oh, they're sweaty golf balls?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, there we go, right there. So there we go. Right
Michelle's
there.
YouTube name is Seashell Treasures.
Nice.
Appreciate
Love
it, Michelle. I love the golf ball.
Hale's hilarious. So some people are saying fix your video. Guys, if it's blurry, it's not our video. So that you want to go ahead and refresh your screen, okay? And it also could be that YouTube's platform is getting inundated like crazy.
Yeah.
So we are on the highest fiber optics possible right now. George is going to continue with the mail.
We got a postcard from our weekly love from the Drapers. Says, love that mail song. Thank you for all the love you spread, Mr. Draper and Mick. Appreciate it, Mick. This one's in Nashville, Tennessee. Got another postcard from Aaron. Oh, best offer queen all the way from Colorado. Says, you both are awesome. Love mail time. Hope to meet you both in person sometime soon. Much love. Best offer queen, Aaron. And it's got the mountains. How beautiful Colorado is. That's definitely on our bucket list to visit Colorado and maybe to get a storage auction, whether it's live or online in Colorado.
When are you going to do that?
What did we say? During the warmer months, we would go to the colder states.
You forgot what you said now?
And then during the warmer months, we'll stay in the warmer states.
That's the plan?
Yeah.
Wait, you got more mail.
I got one more. This one is from Flipping Adventures, our sold mod.
We're at 200,031 subscribers right now. Just thought you might want to know. Flippin' Adventure sent another package.
Another package. Now, if you guys remember, Flipping Adventures sent us some homemade masks.
And you were wearing your mask at the warehouse
I did.
this weekend.
I did.
During the sale.
I wear it to all of my dad's doctor's appointments.
Look at this.
We got more face masks, different patterns.
Check that out. Oh, look at that. She's got on the back. She's got her own little calling card right there too. Love it. How cool.
She's got, you guys can follow her on eBay. Her eBay store is Flipping Adventures. She's also under Flipping Adventures on Instagram, YouTube, and Poshmark.
She's everywhere.
Camo.
Yoshi wrote in,
Red polka dot.
Yoshi wrote in, sent $2. It's bad video for everyone, even after refreshing. Guess what? It'll be perfect tomorrow. You watch it tomorrow, and YouTube will process it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Crystal clear. Maybe it's because there's so many on right now. They're just pulling all the bandwidth.
Maybe we're breaking the internet, guys.
Is that what we're doing?
Maybe that's what's happening. So should we give some of these away tonight?
I think that's a good idea. We
As
probably
our free
should in
giveaway?
the auction.
Yeah.
Give some away.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to get ready for the auction?
I am ready.
Aaron, Best Offer Queen, said we're really blurry. So if we are blurry, it's not on our end because we are actually tied directly into the highest speed fiber optic cable that you can buy. So it either has to be YouTube's processing, which it very well could be if everybody's experiencing the same thing, it's YouTube's processing, or you need to refresh your screen. So if everybody's saying, hey, it's blurry, then it's just YouTube's processing. But if it's just one person, two people, three people are saying it's blurry, then everybody's inundating your internet in your local town, and you just need to refresh until It's not blurry anymore.
Oh, the blurriness is gonna, I think it's gonna affect the auction.
Probably. We can see what happens. Are you ready to transition into the auction?
Yeah.
All right, she says she's ready to transition into the auction. So we are going to transition into the auction tonight. If we can, regardless of the blurriness, we're going to see what we can actually do. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, what the hell are we going to do? We'll be fine. One way or another, we'll be fine. All right. Bonnie says it's everybody all over and blurry in Hawaii, blurry in Atlanta.
That's got to be YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube can't handle it. I mean, they found out we got 200,000 subscribers
Our
now.
celebration is breaking the internet. First lot is comic books.
We didn't even do a practice yet.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, that's right.
She's raring to go, isn't she? That's funny because when I first met her, she wanted nothing to do with YouTube. And now she's like, first lot we got is comic books. Let's get the comic books.
What are we going to practice?
So
let's do this Oscar Mayer wiener whistle.
So here is, as we transition from our 200K, and we will get Best Offer Queen back in next week. We will figure out that little audio issue, and we'll get her back in there, and we'll have a ton of fun. So sorry about that, Aaron. Really am sorry about that. All right, so live auction tonight.
We're
going to
having
transition.
all kinds of technical difficulties tonight.
Wait, can you say that again? Because I think you had technical difficulties saying that. Can you? How did you?
We've
say
had
it?
a lot of technical difficulties tonight.
Okay.
With our stream.
Yep, we have.
Yeah.
You would think we would actually have this down by now. Here's the crazy part with live streaming. This is what I've learned. She will spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to set it up with different equipment, microphones, and cameras, and the whole deal. You want to know what the easiest thing to do? Turn your cell phone on and just go live. Forget all the equipment, the thousands of dollars of equipment, the lighting.
Well,
there's lighting.
If you have your live stream set up an hour prior, you'll get that 30-minute notification.
The best thing for going live is my cell phone. Never have an issue, ever. You got thousands of dollars. There's 1,500 right there. There's 100. There's another 150. There's another 500. Yeah, there's probably $3,000 worth of equipment sitting in front of us. Always have an issue. Always. All right. So let's transition into the actual auction. So here's the deal with the auction. You want to make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Okay. So make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Whether your comments are over there or your comments are over there, you're going to want to make sure there's a tab there that says top or live. You by default, YouTube puts you in top. You want to be in live. What that will show you is every comment as it actually happens instead of just highlighting comments. Okay. There will be, you know what? Usually we have a $25 minimum bid. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a special night. Should we go 200 minimum bid?
200 minimum bid.
What do you think? What do you guys think? 200 minimum bid? I mean, I'm kind of thinking that might be great.
I mean, I would love all bids to start at 200.
Or should you start it at $2 because there's still 200 in it? Should you start at $2?
$2 hairs.
Okay, $2 hairs. In celebration of tonight, every starting bid, Yoshi wrote and just sent $2. It worked. Blurriness is gone for everyone.
Nice.
What worked?
The blurriness.
Refresh? I don't know. So in honor of 200K before the end of May, every bid tonight starts at $2 because the number 200 is in $2. Mm-hmm. 200 pennies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. PayPal only is what we accept. If you don't have a PayPal account, don't worry, because it's very easy. George will send you an invoice, and you can pay with your credit card with that invoice that gets emailed to you, so you'll be fine there. And then free shipping within the U.S. Everybody else, any other country, you're welcome to bid as well, and you can buy, and we'll ship to you. We'll ship directly to you. There will be an additional shipping fee for other countries, okay? So keep that in mind. You will only have a minute to win it. Once we start the actual countdown, that's when the bidding begins. If you get a bid in early, you're probably not going to see it. So if you put in a bid early before you see the countdown on the screen, it's really not going to count because we didn't see it. We're not watching the screen until that moment. Dill Hole just sent 99 cents. Thank you.
Appreciate
Dill Hole,
it.
I would put the fist on. It is so hot
It's
in
warm
this
up in
room,
her.
and I'm so sweating, I can't even get the thing on and off anymore. So I'll just go, fist slap.
That works. That works.
There we go. Okay, so you got a minute to win it. The highest bid before the minute is up will win it. Flippin' Adventures, who's in the house, we just showed her mask. If Flippin' Adventures doesn't mind, again, she'll say sold. Once she says sold, the highest bid, once she says hold, you will be the new owner of the absolutely YouTube 200-second stress test over. All clear now. All right, Flippin' Adventures, just like that. Sold. There you go. And JK said, Hawk slap. Nice. Hawk slap costs extra, guys. Okay, so, all right. So she'll say sold, and then the highest bid up to that point. And George Holt said $20, $300K by 2001.
I think he meant 2021.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because are we going back to the future?
Back to the future.
Back
to the future.
Time. Baby. Oh, baby. Okay. That was from what was that? That was Pitbull in Men in Black. There you go. That's what it was. Okay. And winning bidder, you're going to send all of your information to whatthehales@yahoo.com.
George Holt clarified he meant to say 2021.
Perfect.
I knew what
That'd
you
be
meant,
great.
George.
That'd be awesome if we got there. I mean, really what happens is the larger you grow, if you maintain your consistency, it does. It grows at a larger rate. Just like anything you roll, you get it rolling, and it keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. And so
rolling.
Potentially could be there. All right. When we do show you the email address, make sure you send your email to the right email address. We've got a lot of people buying that are making up words and letters and in those email addresses, and we're not getting the information. So that you got to make sure you send it to the right place. And then if you are runner up, if you're a backup runner up bidder, if you want to send information, say, hey, I'm runner up. If they don't pay, let me know and I'll buy. You can do that as well. Everything is sold as is, no guarantees, with no returns. We try and share with you what we can, but it's just like a storage unit auction. Door goes up, you get the peak, you need to make an assessment, how much you want to bid, and then you own it. It is as is. You should bid as if things are broken, ripped, tore. Doesn't mean it all is, doesn't mean that it isn't. Just you need to bid accordingly on what you see, okay? And then know your custom laws. If George is selling a bunch of knives, knives, and then your customs actually confiscates that, then we're not responsible for that. You need to know your customs laws if we're going to do that. Okay. All right. You want to do a little bit of a practice?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to add this little.
It's an
Oscar Mayer. Nobody can see it. You took it from your camera. All right. So there is an Oscar Mayer wiener whistle. And we are going to practice tonight by the minute to win it with the Oscar Mayer wiener whistle. So everybody's going to have a chance to actually practice the minute to win it, okay? So that being said, let me get that off of there.
One of our subscribers sent this to us.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. All right. We're going to practice. So remember, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You've got to have the highest bid before Flippin' Adventure says sold, because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. Conky says, what if I really want the whistle? Somebody sent it to you. You can't have it. Grumpy Vet says 300 tiny belts. He bought all those little tiny belts. Conky's wife Noreen says 200,000. We've got, oh my goodness, toilet paper, minutes, something. 10 million hot dogs. I had a hot dog today. That was delicious. 50 billion.
Mac and cheese on it.
Chippy the elf. Wow, we got all kinds of stuff here. 1 million Bitcoin. I'd take that. I would take that. Ketchup. Yes, please. 8-pack hot dogs from Grind Better. Echo. 6 trillion. 100 bottles of ketchup. Free dinner for the year. Oh man, that would be amazing. There's some pretty good bits in here. 2 gallons of water. Hales no. We don't need that. We've been drinking so much with all the brand new stuff. And all right, now watch for Flippin' Adventures. Now Flippin' Adventures is going to say sold 5 billion mustard packets. And boom, right there. I just saw it. DGG deals. I saw your 1 trillion. You are the official fake winner of the Oscar Mayer whistle.
And that's how you bid.
That's how you bid. To win it. You got a minute to win it. Now we're going to go to town. All right. This is for real now. And I think everybody is clear. Everybody's in the clear now.
Back to clear.
So I think we got a comic book box.
Yeah, there's 66 comics.
66 comics, she said.
One of them, while I was going through and counting,
Get a hold.
I noticed that they're autographed.
Hawk slap. All right, so you've got some autographed comics as well.
This one that I noticed is autographed.
Warland. Now, this is from the furry unit. This is a unit that I bought before I ever knew George. It's funny that I bought you that silver ring before I ever even knew you.
Yeah,
but, you
the
know.
one on my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Always trying to predict the future. I always tease you about trying to predict the future.
Yoshi says, George the hand model. Look at that, Star Wars.
Yeah, but little does
Transformers.
little do the viewers know Jeremy is the hand model in this relationship.
Dibhole. Another thank you so much. Those are really cool. Looks like she's got Transformers in there and everything. How many did you say we had in the lot?
66.
66 comics in this lot. You're gonna have to go forward. You're not in the. There you go. All right, looks like path. I'm not sure what path is. For something awesome. And we do not know rating on any of these things either, so we have no idea about rating.
They all have the dust covers and the cardboard sleeve in the back.
Flippin' Adventure said, turn off the mic on the second. All right, you got a mic on somewhere. Is that what the issue was when we had Aaron on?
No, because I refreshed when we got blurry, so then it unmutes it.
See what that's like now, guys. You think maybe we'll figure this audio out someday. All right, Wendy said thanks. Tina said better.
This one has a $10 price.
They said they can't hear you. All right, she's going to keep showing those to you there. While I get a
take
bug.
care of some business.
I had to get a
This
stink
one
bug.
has a $4 price tag on it.
So we get these high-powered lights on them, and then all the bugs fly to the lights. So I've got a vacuum right by the lights to suck up all the bugs. YouTube life. And Jamie goes, "Is this a stink bug?" Yep, that's it.
How did you know?
Flippin'
Jamie?
Adventures goes chasing stink bugs hashtag. And best offer queen Aaron wants to know: Do you really have to vacuum right now? By the way, oh look, that's me and George right there. So,
that's when I had ombre blonde in my hair.
that was probably what, second date?
No, that was
So
like 2 months in.
2 months in. All right,
Yeah.
2 months in. Dillhole just sent another 99. Boom.
Appreciate it, Dill.
I can't get it on. It is so hot in this room right now. It is burning
We
up.
gotta hook up the AC unit.
So I haven't hooked up the AC. It's been freezing. It's literally been freezing, and now all of a sudden it's burning up in here.
It's like the
And we
second
weren't
day.
home today for me to actually hook up the AC to cool the room off beforehand. We were with her family all day. So what was I gonna say? One of the things that I really want to do for the future of the channel is I love the aspect of teaching, and I love the aspect of teaching.
X-Men? Ultimate X-Men?
Yeah, it looks like Ultimate X-Men. I love the aspect of teaching YouTube to other individuals. And the reason is because I didn't have any help. I didn't know what I was doing, but I've learned so much since then. And so there's two types of people. There are those that are hungry to learn and they're willing to put the work in and to do it. And there are those that play victim and go, oh, well, I'm not growing because da-da-da-da-da. And I would love to be able to help individuals that truly want to grow their channels and help others as well and take it seriously. So I've told George from the very beginning, I wish I could create a group here in Wooster of a bunch of YouTubers, but there is nobody. There's nobody at all. But to actually help people, do behind the scenes private live streams with other channels that want to grow would be a ton of fun for us, for me. And somebody asked, where's Hoodie? Scott, there ain't I would have been passed out within 2 minutes. It is burning up in this room. All right, we got how many? You said 66? 66 comics. You saw all of the comics.
There were some X-Men.
There's some X-Men, some Transformers, the whole deal. And George has shown them to you. There's even an autograph. Who the autograph is, no idea. We have not opened these. Look at that. Whoever put it in there, taped it. It stayed taped. It's what it is, okay? So, that being said, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. And remember, every bid tonight starts at $2 with free shipping because we just hit 200K. So with that being said, go! You got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hoodie is resting while Vest gets some airtime. All right, Grumpy Vet is at 60, and Treasure Box Land is at 75. And we got Uncle Bo Nose is at 10. Or wait, Kyle. Kyle's at 150. The bid at 150 is the bid to beat. Kyle's at 150. We got a bunch of $2 bids, but you're gonna have to beat that 150 with Kyle. Bear Kitty's at 99. Make sure you're all in live chat. Dillhole just sent 99 cents. Fist pump to you, Dillhole. Got Bill P at 125. Now we got Yoshi Rodin at 155. You doing stamps tonight, baby?
Yeah.
All right, Yoshi. She's got another stamp lot. Yoshi's at 155. 150. No, Chippy the Elf Chippy is at 180. Chippy the Elf Chippy is now at 180 with 7 seconds to go. Kyle came back at 170, still not beating the 180. And let's see what happens. Chippy the Chip Athlete. Bob Lyons is at 196. Bob Lyons came in at 196. Kyle's at 189. There's going to be some sniping here. Let's see what happens. Bob Lyons is... Bob, you got it. 196, Bob.
Congratulations.
Nice
Bob.
job,
You got
Bob.
last week's comics.
Bob did? All right, Bob, you got last week's comics. Apparently, they must have been making you happy. You just got these ones as well. Bob won it at 196. Bob, you know what to do. If you got them from last week, you're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your physical mailing address, and then, what was that fourth thing? Your PayPal email address. And George will ship you an invoice and she'll send all those invoices tomorrow. Once she gets that invoice out to you, you got 72 hours to pay. If at any point in time anybody does not pay, then in that 72 hours you do get blocked from the channel. You will not be bidding, and when you get blocked, you won't be commenting. Nobody can see it but you, because YouTube uses what's ghost blocking, and most people don't know about that. And this is where George usually punches me because she doesn't want me telling anybody about it. Instead, she just pinched me. So that being said, the backup bidder was, I think it was Kyle.
But
Kyle
can message anyway.
Kyle, you can message, but Bob bought them last week and paid, so they're gonna do great this week too. All right, remember, everybody will have a chance to win a free lot tonight as well. And oh my goodness, is that fabric lot that I pulled?
Yeah, it's a combination of fabric, linen, and napkins.
All right, if you guys were watching this week, I pulled some pretty expensive tapestry fabric. I don't even know. I haven't even looked, but that's that handkerchief thing. That was
This
yeah,
is really pretty.
That is.
There's 3.
All right, this is all fabric, hoity-toity, expensive stuff. So George has a huge best offer. Queen says, a free what? We'll tell you when it's time.
Here's napkins, table napkins.
Those are table napkins?
Linen napkins.
She's got the linen napkins out.
Fancy napkins. There's a set of 4.
I'm waiting for the fine china next.
Here's some
Oh,
more.
Tina said I have those. Those were Nana's.
Nice. Here's some more linen napkins. This looks like it could be a runner. Oh, no, more linen napkins.
Looks like more linen napkins. So apparently a lot of people are asking, am I blocked? All right, so YouTube uses what's called ghost blocking. When an individual gets blocked from a channel, that individual can see everything they post. Nobody else can, not even the channel. So when they're blocked, it's called ghost blocking because YouTube wants that person on the channel as much as possible to keep watching, right? So that's why everybody's asking, am I blocked? Am I blocked? If we can see their comments, they're obviously not blocked. All right. There's only a couple ways to get blocked on What the Hales. Number one,
by accident.
Number one, you say anything negative, derogatory, complaining, drama, you're going to get blocked immediately. We have a no tolerance policy whatsoever. Whether we've filmed with you in the past, whether it doesn't matter. There's just no tolerance whatsoever. We are not going to deal with it. Life's too short. We don't care for your drama. Number two, you could have gotten blocked by a moderator on accident, or moderator might have had a good reason for blocking you. And then number three, non-payment. So that being said, that's the only way to get blocked on the channel. And we do know some individuals have gotten blocked on accident, and there's almost never a second chance in regards to that because life's too short. We can tell you there's probably over 100,000 people blocked on What the Hales. Easily. Easily. Dillhole just sent another 99 cents. Here we go. Hulk slap.
This is a set. It's really pretty.
Nikki T says, no drama llama allowed.
Save the drama.
For your mama.
For your mama.
Save the drama for your mama. You got all kinds of goodies over there, don't you? Now, there was, if you guys remember from the video, she's nowhere near getting to it yet. But, like, I was pulling this stuff from the video.
Video.
Made in France. This is all in that lot. So if you watched the video and saw this tapestry stuff, that's made in France. This has a, I don't know what it is. It's got a price tag of $22.50. It was in the video. We brought it home. We brought it home. And as we've been talking about growing a channel, 200K before the end of May. The other thing is, Silver Hair Seeker, will I get blocked if I talk about George getting a quarterback? We saw your comment and we just deleted it.
$25 price tag on it. This one was made in France also. This is
so that's another France one?
Like another place, like a table.
I don't know if it's a tapestry, if it's a placemat, if it's a, who knows.
It's pretty. It's really cool.
My niece really loves the unicorn watch. Thank you. That's nice. Awesome, Trevor. Bam! Hot slap.
He won the trivia and got the unicorn watch.
Ooh, bam! My hand is too sweaty to get in there right now. Lucy wants to know if we're in Massachusetts. We are in Ohio. So we're smack dab in Ohio, okay? And we have Pennsylvania border is an hour and a half away from us. We've got West Virginia border just under 2 hours away from us. We've got the Indiana border and Kentucky border about 3 hours away from us. So we've got 4 states surrounding us. We got Michigan another hour and a half north of us. It's pretty, we got it just about anywhere and everywhere.
That's the last one.
All right, George says that is the last one. She showed you all that cool stuff.
There's roughly around 45 handkerchiefs / linen / whatever you want to call this lot.
How about you say it in the microphone?
There's roughly around 42 pieces of what I just showed you.
Got storage stalkers in the house. Big Daddy.
Whoop, whoop. Alex and Liz.
Big Daddy is in the house. Storage stalker $4.99 would love a fist pump and a congratulations on the 200K.
Appreciate it, Alex and Liz.
Here, you're getting a hawk slap too. Nice. So cool. Last year at this time, we were hanging out with them.
Yeah.
All right, I think we just got another super chat too, so then we'll get the
in
bin.
memories.
Indiana Hustle, $2. Someone could make an awesome mask out of those. Yeah, they could. All right. All of that crazy fabric, 5 pounds, 4.9 ounces. And you know the drill. Starting bid is going to be $2 in honor of 200K. So $2 is a starting bid with free shipping in the United States. And better bid fast, better bid furious, because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right, we got Shirley Pearl already at 75. Shirley jumped it up. You got Mark at $2, but Shirley's already at 75. I've seen a bunch of 25s. I'm seeing a 12, a 15. Grumpy Vet. It's a gray area. It's at 70, but it's at 75. Shirley is winning at 75. I see some 50s. No, wait, Rosemary. Rosemary's now at 80. McDonald came in at 80, but Rosemary has the top bid at... No, Amy Swartley's at 83. Amy Swartley now carries the high bid at 83 with 30 seconds to go. Amy Swartley is now, again, 86. Rosemary came in at 85. Amy put it at 86. Shirley Pearl went to 86. My goodness. Dillhole loves sending super chats right in the middle of bidding. Shirley Pearl is now at 89. 89. Jim Davis, congrats on 2K. Thank you, Jim Davis. All right. And Rosemary's now at 90. Rosemary's at 90. Knox Brothers at 90. Amy's at 93. Amy Swartley's at 93. Shirley's at 90. We got DGGG. Oh my goodness, dollar DCG deals just came in at 126. Woo! 126. Okay. DCG deals. What you gonna do? Did I screw this up? Of course I did. I surely did. Whew. My goodness, it's hot up here.
It's hot upper.
Man, we are either live streaming on floor number 1 next time, or all right.
Yeah, we did that last year.
We had to because it gets so hot up here, and I didn't hook up the additional AC unit up here yet. Okay, you're gonna send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your email address for PayPal right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. George will get you an invoice out. Won't be tonight. It'll be tomorrow. We'll be up late tonight with all of this, and then tomorrow she'll get you out that invoice. Once you get that invoice, you pay that. You got 72 hours to pay. If you don't pay, you get blocked from the channel, and if you do pay, you get a lot of cool stuff, and George will get that out to you. She will also get you a shipping confirmation tracking number as well. What do you have next? DVDs.
We got so many good DVDs, like a lot of sets.
All right, she's selling you sets of DVDs, sets and DVDs. Make sure everybody is in the live chat.
This is brand new sealed. Game of Thrones season 1, the complete season 1.
They can't see it in the full screen. There you go. Dillhole giving you a hawk slap.
This is season 2, Game of Thrones. Sealed. You've got Karate Kid, the entire collection.
Nice. All right, while you're showing those, I'm going to suck up more bugs.
Okay. We've got Carnival, the entire first season. That's all in there. We've got Rambo, the complete season. There's 6 DVDs in this season. This is the complete season with 6 DVDs of Rambo. Remember Rambo?
Remember Rambo. I am Rambo.
You are Rambo?
Yes. Yes.
You've got Paranormal Activity, the first 3, all 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Tony Gonzalez just sent $3. Thank you so much. Wes on. Wes off.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So it's finally warm in Ohio, and all the bugs have come out of all the woodwork. And they are all over these lights. And for as long as we're going to be on a live stream, I can't take the flying all over. It's just crazy. Just crazy. So I have a vacuum on the 2nd floor of the house. It stays up here because all the lights are in here. And then the 1st floor of the house, and I have so many vacuums because of storage units. And then there's one in the basement as well for all of the stink bugs.
This one's sealed.
Ooh, the holiday one.
Mhm.
Wah-wee.
Wall-E.
Wah-wee.
Here's Lego Batman the movie.
Wah-wee. So I don't know. Do you think most of the people know that I bought this house at Sheriff
Stephen
Auction?
King. This is a 2-disc edition. I don't think the second disc is in here. It's just one. But the rest are in there.
Can you guys hear her? She's not. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not. So those who don't know, I bought this house at Sheriff Auction, like I buy everything, and I've remodeled the entire house. All of the copper was stolen out of the house. So the very first thing I had to do is I had to put utilities back in the home. And $100,000 later, the whole house is remodeled, but there's still bugs in the walls and
Sometimes.
sometimes what? She said sometimes chipmunks.
Wizard of Oz.
Where'd you get all these super cool DVDs?
The warehouse.
The warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Did you break into the warehouse?
For declutter. Remember when I was doing declutter?
Oh, okay. Dillhole just sent $2.79. I sent it before you started. That's fun. Dillhole, if you can think of it this way, when you look up at a star, all right, you're never seeing the star where it is. The closest star is 4.3 light years away. It takes that long for the light to exit the star to get to your eye, 4.3 years. Okay, so you're never actually seeing the star where it is. Same as the sun. When you watch a sunset, you've never actually seen the sunset. You saw what happened 7 minutes ago. You've never seen an actual sunset.
DVDs.
That's how long it takes the light to get to you. There's a delay in YouTube as well, if you can think of it that way. So we've already started when you're sending, and you just don't know we're started yet because it's that. Mrs. Fumble Nuts over here.
Whoopsies. 68 DVDs.
All right, 68 DVDs. She says it's 68 DVDs, and bid accordingly. You have not tested these in a DVD player or anything like that.
No.
She hasn't tested them. She hasn't cleaned them. She hasn't cleaned the cases. She didn't do anything with that. Remember, starting bid tonight is $2 in honor of 200K before the end of May. Also, it is free shipping within the United States. If you're outside of the United States, hey, we're just going to tack on some more shipping. This, whatever it costs us, we're going to tack that on for you as well. But you're more than welcome to bid. Everything is as is, no guarantees whatsoever, and no returns. Here we go. 68 DVDs. You got 1 minute to win it. 1 minute to win it. Shell Bean wants to know where you're playing the corn pusher. All right, we got Andy at $44. We got Kyle at $68. We've got, I just got completely and totally lost. I have no idea where we're at. All right, we got Indian. I think Indian Hustle is high bidder at 90. I think Amy Swartley came in at 78. I think Indian Hustle is still at 90. Cat 60 Design is 95. Cat 60 Design 95. Amy Richmond 100. Conky's wife Noreen 100. Amy has got the high bid. Yoshi at 120. My goodness, there's a race on these. Yoshi is at 120. High bid at 120. Currently high bid at 120 with 3, 2, 1. And Amy Swartley just sniped in at 143. Conky's wife Noreen sniped as well, 125. Yoshi sniped. The Knox brothers sniped. Indian Hustles, he's out. Are they good DVDs? We showed them to you and sold. Amy Swartley, 143. Nice job.
Amy.
Jeremy and George's fan club bid at 131. Unfortunately, you didn't quite get it in time. Wow. Amy, 143. Nice job, Amy. Amy, you know what to do. You're going to send all your info right there to George. Backup bidder, Amy pays every time. I'm sorry. You can message, but unless it's an act of God, Amy's going to get them. And George said she'll get more DVDs, although I'm not sure how because they're all locked up in the warehouse. So this is going to be really interesting while I'm in court.
This is a second chance lot. Couple fabrics.
All right. George says this is a second chance lot. Kathy Thompson says, how close are you to Lima? Lima is about 2 hours away. I would say it's hour and 45 minutes probably to the west, directly on west on Route 30.
Lima, Ohio.
Lima.
12.5 pounds of.
All right, 12.5 pounds of fabric. This is a second chance. Buyer did not pay, so was the buyer blocked? Buyer was blocked.
Blizzy blocked.
So George went in, busy blocked the buyer, and now you get a second chance at all of the fabric here, okay? So this is a huge fabric lot.
These were the pattern fabrics where you cut out patterns.
Oh, yeah?
So some of the patterns were already cut out.
Oh, for making those dolls and stuff.
Yeah, dolls.
Dolls. Have you ever been to Byesville? Yes, I've preached at Byesville Baptist Church. And I've been to Byesville a lot. Flippin' Adventures, was this the cool lot with the doll patterns?
Yes.
Dolls. Was this last week's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. It's last week's.
Yeah.
It is the one with all the doll patterns.
Yes.
They never messaged you or anything?
No communication.
No communication whatsoever. Now, there are some people that try and communicate with us, and then we later find out because they handwrite us a letter or something, and they completely and totally misspell our email address.
So if you don't get an invoice within 24 hours, then you know you sent it to the wrong email.
Look at that dog. This is not the unfinished projects. This is the super awesome patterns lot from last week. The unfinished projects, that's got paid for, right?
Yeah, Amy got it.
Yeah, Amy got that one from last week, the
There's
unfinished
Bambi
projects.
book. The Bambi
Oh,
book.
there's the Bambi book.
quilt.
This was the Walt Disney
The storybook
books.
quilt.
Storybook quilt. Yeah, I guess it's storybook. Yeah, it is a storybook quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Marv Cohen says, what happened to the second highest bidder for the doll fabrics? They didn't message us, or we would have offered it to them. That's why it's back on the table tonight.
Yeah, it's this one.
That's why it's back on the table tonight. So we didn't hear from the high bidder, and we didn't hear from the second runner-up bidder. And there's a lot of cool patterns in here. Mildred said, if only I had a sewing machine. Bill says, what time's the auction over? When it's done.
Usually around midnight.
When it's done, Bill.
This looks like a
Indiana Hustle says, I'm in Fort Wayne. Yeah, you're 4 hours away. And Fort Wayne's about 4 hours exactly. I've traveled and I've spoken all over the United States. I've put so many miles. I was doing some months I was doing like 30,000 miles. It was crazy. It was crazy driving, and it was crazy. Michael said, well, Jeremy must have a sewing machine to sell. Yeah, I got a bunch of them at the warehouse. Oh, Amy finished one of the projects.
Nice.
Nice, Amy.
Like a cat pattern.
And Lisa says, does anybody know anything about James Aaron Smith? Have we heard any updates on James?
Mm-mm.
We don't know any updates currently.
He was on last week, wasn't he?
I don't remember.
I thought I saw him last week.
Oh, Amy Bader got the military lot last week as a backup bidder.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's Amy. She messaged as a backup bidder. So there you go. You have the testimony of a backup bidder who received it because they messaged. So Amy got that. That's cool.
That was a cool lot.
That was a really cool lot.
A lot of history in that lot that she got.
Yeah, that one was a really cool lot. Really cool. Those patterns are really cool.
Yeah.
I really like the books.
Trees.
Oh, trees. You got a little bit of everything.
Like lizards. Looks like a frog.
Second Wind Oregon said that was one of the best lots ever.
The military one?
I'm guessing. Jeremy and George fan club wants to know about Manny. We haven't seen Manny.
We haven't seen him.
We thought Manny would come back.
He's been busy.
Thought he would come back home. Just thought he would come back home. I mean, gave him a fair wage. And
We heard from Suburban Beard though yesterday morning or this morning.
This morning, yeah, Suburban Beard texted me this morning.
Yeah.
Amy Swartley got the jewelry lot last week as a backup bidder.
She was the backup bidder.
She's a backup bidder on that as well. Conky's Flippin' Adventure shared that Talbert's mom lost her son, Talbert, in a car accident yesterday. Going to need some prayers for her. Absolutely. That's what Suburban Beard messaged us about this morning, that we would be praying for.
George did too.
Oh, did your brother too?
Yeah.
Okay. So
he wanted to let her know that he's thinking of her and that she's in his prayers.
Amy Bader says praying for Talbert's mom. Yeah, by all means, want to keep the entire family in your prayers. Sharon said still on honeymoon. Somebody's on the honeymoon?
Ooh.
What?
Say what?
Oh, Manny. Manny's on the honeymoon.
Oh.
Manny's on the honeymoon.
Yeah. He's smitten.
Yeah, Manny got smitten really bad. Or bitten. One or the other. I'm not sure.
Almost done with this lot. But lots of cool patterns. Looks like duck.
Kirk wants to know, is your last name Hales or Hale? It is Hales. So
S.
plural with an S. Hales or HALE dollar sign. Lisa's Liquidation wants to know how George is.
He's good. We saw him today for my mom's birthday.
Yeah, he brought Waldo. We found Waldo and George.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of fabric.
This is the last one. This would make a cool mask.
Bill P wants to know when the honeymoon is.
For Manny?
I guess
He's
for
on
Manny. I don't know anybody else getting married. Midwest Picker wants to know what's George's full name. George. All right. There's the fabric. And this is your second time seeing it run through. There's a ton of it. It's awesome. It is a second chance. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have, remember, $2 starting bid. 1 minute. 2. Win it. Let's go. All right. Let's see what we got going on. It's definitely an amazing fabric lot. You got Sean Miller. Sean Miller's at 50. Karen came in at 40. No, it's a gray area is at 65. Amy Swartley is at 78. 78 is the high bid right now. 78 is the high bid. Dill Hole just sent another 99. Bam! Thanks, Dill Hole. And Amy Swartley is still at 78. Jeremy George's fan club is at 71. We got 80. Conky's wife, Noreen, is at 80. Sean Miller is at 80. Wait. It's a gray area. Got 80 first. We got like 5 people at 80. Rosemary Cantone is at 100. Rosemary is at 100. Conky's wife, Noreen, is at 105. Amy Swartley came back in at 83. Matt Tom came in at 83. Conky's wife, Noreen, is winning with 5 seconds to go. No, wait. Rosemary's at 125. Uh-oh, I think there's going to be some sniping. Rosemary is currently at 125. Matt Tom is at 126. Craig Rest is at 126. And sold! Mutty Dam! There you go. Nice. All right, Mati Dam. You know what to do. YouTube name, real name, shipping address, and make sure you get that PayPal email address as well right there to George. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Spell it right.
She got it for 126.
126. Rosemary came in at 135 after, though. Gray area after. You go. Those snipings are hard. If you want to learn to snipe, you got to learn from Amy the Snipey Swartley, okay?
Amy snipes a lot.
Amy snipes a lot. Swartley. Yep. So backup bidder might have been, I don't even remember.
I think
now.
it's Conky's wife.
Was it Conky's wife?
Yeah.
I'm checking just for fun.
A tie.
So it was, I don't even know. I can't even find it anymore.
Well, she's a good buyer.
So she'll pay. Oh, stamps. Do I smell stamps?
Vintage. Vintage stamps.
Did somebody say vintage stamps? All right, Yoshi. Yoshi.
Yossi.
Here we go.
Yossi.
Who else has been buying your stamps from you?
Rookie's Boo.
Well, Rookie's Boo bought the lot last week. Yoshi got them the following 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashley Culpepper got a lot, a vintage stamp lot. 3 cents. These are old. 5 cents.
All right, here they all
the,
come.
The previous owner was so meticulous with this. If you guys have been watching, you know that it's a stack of the exact same.
For Dill Hole.
These are all most of them are canceled stamps, and there's a huge market for canceled stamps.
So treasure box land, yes. As far as we know, most of them are going to have the canceled ink marks on them, but we have not looked through them, nor are we going to. There's no way.
So
there are thousands and thousands. We have not taken the rubber bands off. We're not going to take the rubber bands off. And a Storage Auction Rookie said, got the pew pew ready. Storage Auctions Rookie actually got a lot last week. If you want to ask Storage Auctions Rookie about how their lot was, they could give you some information there. Yoshi's been buying them as well, but we have not taken the rubber bands off. We have no intentions of taking the rubber bands off. You're getting it exactly how it was in the box, and you've got to bid accordingly based on what you see. Just like if you're at a storage unit auction, which Tuesday is the very first storage unit auction back in the groove of things. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. But just like the door goes open, you've got those moments to actually bid. You got to bid accordingly, and
it'll be a different type of live though, because they're going to use
a program.
Video chat.
Here's the funniest thing. So
chat.
Tuesday I'm going to public storage. Okay, the manager got in trouble by corporate for allowing me to film.
So there's 2 layers of stamps, but I'm not going through all of them.
So guess who's filming now at public storage because of COVID? The managers. So all the managers at public storage everywhere corporately, they now have to film everything. We are literally going to film them filming it to us. So before, corporate policy was no filming. Now the whole staff is filming. Just crazy. So it makes you ask the question, why was it ever an issue before? Obviously, world's changed now. Now it's COVID-19. Oh, well, it wasn't an issue. So it's not an issue now, but it was before. It's just the craziness of it. But I can't wait because it's just crazy. All right. That being said, you've got a ton of stamps in here, right? Don't get me going off on a filming at the storage auctions tangent. All right, we've got all that ready to go. We've got the stamp lot. Remember, starting bid $2. $2 in honor. Storage Auction Rookies booth, $5. Congrats on 200K. Thank you. We appreciate it so much.
Appreciate it, Frank and Veronica. Someone from South Africa hopped on, says it's 5 a.m.
Nice.
Ansa.
Wow. Bid fast. Bid furious. Might not want to wait to snipe at the end. You only got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right, Treasure Box Land is at $39. Andy Hebner's at $24. Kyle just jumped it and said 100. Yoshi jumped it and said 150. 150. Real Talk Matter said, real proud of you guys. Thank you so much, Real Talk Matter. Real Talk Matter started watching when we were at 30,000. Last I saw...
Dennis.
Yeah.
Imposter.
Dennis is definitely an imposter. All right. And I got a feeling Ethan probably meant to put $50 instead of $500. So Yoshi is at 175. Yoshi is at 175 with 7 seconds. Michael Whalen's coming in at 170. Yoshi is still at 175 with 1, 0. Let's see what happens. Sherry is now at 177. Knox Brothers is at 179. Kyle's at 180. Yoshi's at 190. Yoshi got it in at 190. Wow. Yoshi wrote and got it in. Wow. That was, man, that was timed perfectly, I would say for sure. Man alive. Yoshi says, yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. Yoshi, you know what to do right there. All right. Backup bidder. Backup bidder. Yoshi's going to pay. So Yoshi is already, this is his third lot of stamps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Third lot that Yoshi has purchased. So if Yoshi keeps buying them, there must be something good.
Network with them.
Yeah. If you guys saw stamps that you liked, and if Yoshi is willing to sell, you guys can network here in the chat. You guys can share each other's information. Now, we have people message us and go, hey, can we get this person's information? We're never going to share anybody else's information. As a matter of fact, people who
you guys have to figure out how to connect.
Yeah, you guys got to figure out whether you want. I mean, you got to talk to each other. The very first thing I say when somebody gets my number is don't give it to anybody. Don't give it to anybody. And we would never give your guys' information out to anybody either, okay? So.
This is a second chance lot.
Oh, this is a second chance lot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this video games?
Yes.
You didn't pay for that either?
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Was that last week?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you double blocked
So
them.
there's 47 PS2 games. 23 of them come with the case and the manual. 21 no manual, and then 3 no case.
I'm not sure what she said, but I'm sure you guys did. There you go, Becca. Have another whiff. It tastes good too. It's cherry and lemonade, so it's cherry-aid. It's cherry-aid. It's lemma-airy. It's lemma-airy.
47 games total.
Yeah, Second Wind Oregon says that was a good lot. I'm surprised they didn't pay for it. Was that the kid that was just trying to get shout-outs for his name, for his channel, or?
It was someone who bid on 3 lots and didn't even communicate with us.
So they bid on 3 lots, didn't pay for a single one. And what we think they were doing is they were just trying to be high bidder. So we would say their name out loud. So what a lot of people will do is try and get their name said on a larger channel. But remember, a larger channel means nothing. Okay. It literally means nothing. We are all the same. Everybody starts at 0 and you grow from 0. Everybody's been there. But what they'll do is they'll get on there and they'll just try and get their name said so that they think, oh, all these subscribers are going to come over. And remember, in the long run in YouTube, if you are an actual channel creator or content creator, is what YouTube would call you, subscribers to a certain point, I mean, you get certain things like at 1,000, you can do certain things. You can live stream with your phone. And you can do other features. Features get unlocked. 10,000, you can do stories and you can do some other things. 30,000, you can do memberships, but they open memberships up to everybody now, so it's nothing special. At 100,000, you get verified, which pretty much just means you get a check mark by your name. It means nothing. It means nothing. What means something on YouTube is views. Views is what means something. So a lot of people will look at a channel and go, oh man, they have so many subscribers. They must be so successful. You can find a lot of channels that have a lot of subscribers and they get no views. That's not success. Views is how you determine success on a channel. It's always views. It's not longevity. How long have they been there? How many subscribers? So I can look at some channels. I can look at reselling channels and I can see, oh man, they got a bunch of subscribers. Well, they had one video that got in the algorithm and a bunch of people subscribed, but they never watched anything else. That's not success. You want to continue viewers watching. Okay.
That was the last.
Just like a video game, you go through level 1, you got to get the viewer to level 2, then to level 3, to level 4, level 5. Not only are we doing auction, we're talking YouTube business tonight. All right, so there are a bunch of YouTube games. Oh, still hold another.
2,
all right, what did I say? YouTube? I don't even know what
47.
I'm saying. I'm heat stroking right now. That's what I'm doing. I am not sleeping in this room tonight. I'm sleeping on a couch down in the living room where there's air conditioning. Okay, so PlayStation games. Yeah, Second Wind Oregon said PlayStation games. This PS2. How many did you say there were again? 47 games. And how many have a manual?
23 come with the case and the manual. 21 have no manual.
23 with the case and the manual. 21 no manual. $2
3 of them come with no case, no
in
manual.
honor of 200K tonight. $2 starting bid with free shipping. This is a good lot. It didn't get paid for. It's your second chance. So here we go. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Look, see all those lights? That's where the bugs are going. Right there. All those lights.
On the umbrella.
On the
Ella,
umbrella. Ella.
Ella.
All right, Treasure Box Land is at $75.99. $75.99. I see other bids at $77, but he was smart when $77.99. Cat 60 Design just jumped the bid. $195. $195. Knox Brothers was at $125, but Cat 60 Design said, we're jumping it tonight. Wait, no. Wait. He wanted $95. He hit the one on accident. The Knox Brothers are at $125. Typo. We got you, Cat 60 Design. Knox Brothers are high bidder right now at $125. $125. Thomas Wageback is at $200. $200. Shirley Pearl's at $145. I think she's got a little bit of a lag again tonight. We got Thomas at $200. Bob Lyons at $157. We still have Thomas at $200. Let's see what happens. And Alpha 273260 at $212. Oh my God, sold! All right, Alpha 27326. I'm spitting everywhere. Alpha, what you're going to do is you're going to send your YouTube name. You're going to send your real name and your shipping address and your PayPal email address right there to George. whatthehales@yahoo.com. And Mildred almost has 4,000 subs on her other channel. Wow.
What?
That's awesome.
Mildred who? Pierce?
Yep.
Nice.
And then backup bidder is, I want to say it's Thomas Wageback. If I've said that right, you're going to be backup bidder. If you send George all that information, your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address, Alpha, you will get an invoice tomorrow. Once George is back to work, back at it, she'll send you out an invoice. And then 72 hours to pay. Oh, man. Are you doing a plushie lot again?
Another mini plushie.
All right, she's doing another mini plushie lot, okay? These have been hot. These have been hotter than hot. These are made by Applause, and we found these on the secret pick. Conky Flippin' Adventures invited me to go on the secret pick, and it was one of the greatest, most fun experiences ever, where we found Dill Hole. Yeah, I want to go back.
The second
I've only been to the basement. I haven't been up to the first floor. So these plushies are made by Applause. So you can see here, we've got the baby alligators actually in our netting. All right. So they're so stinking cute. It's ridiculous. There's the baby alligators. And then we also put the baby lobsters in the netting. If that ain't cute, I don't know what is. And I'm not one to really say cute. But there's the baby lobsters as well. Each bag has 6 little plush toys in there. Okay.
And there's 10 bags.
Mark wants to know if you're talking about views, if I watch you on Roku and on my TV, do you still get credit? We get credit for both. So one of the things that we do, any TV we have and it's hooked up to the internet, our channel is constantly looping on play on our TVs throughout the entire day and the night. Always. So I've got a TV at the warehouse looping. There's TVs here looping. So the TVs just loop and they watch the channel from start to beginning and just loops. Treasure Box Land says, who made the lobsters? Applause. Applause is the actual creator, okay?
There's 60 mini plush.
There are 60 mini plush dolls, toys, whatever you want to call them, walruses. We thought these were dolphins. This entire time we thought these were dolphins. And if you look at the back,
Shizzo.
Those are shark mini seesaws plush right there, okay?
There's whales.
Those are sharks, whales, walruses. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Them gators.
Michael Wendland says, clap for the applause. All right. Okay. That being said, is this your last one of those lots?
I have one more, but I'm missing alligators.
Oh.
So I was going to ask Marina.
You're going to ask Conky for an alligator pack?
Yeah.
She only has one more of these lots after this. Indiana Hustle, $2. Any coins tonight? Bam! You never know what the Hales we're going to put up for auction. You have to wait and see. Conky and Noreen, she was going to ask you to get an alligator lot from you. This is the last complete lot of 60 that she has. Or hopefully I'll go back and get another one. So keep in mind, $2 minimum bid and free shipping. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. These things are hot. People love these things. So here we go. Minute to win it. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. Wow. All right. Baby Shark, Baby Shark. All right, Treasure Box Land is at $50.99. Amy Swartley is at $48. We got It's a Gray Area at $40. Right now, the bid to beat is $50.99. $50.99. Treasure Box Land is in at $50.99. Amy Swartley is now at $58. Amy Snipes a Lot Swartley is at $58. We've got Jake from State Farm is in at $70. 30 seconds to go. Jake from State Farm is at $70. Best Offer Queen Arrow is at $45. Treasure Box Land is at $65. $70 is the bid to beat still. Amy Swartley is now at $88. We've got It's a Gray Area at $60. Treasure Box Land at $74, but Amy is still at $88 with 6 seconds to go. I am spinning everywhere. Amy is still winning. Judy is now at $89. Judy is now at $89. Treasure Box Land is now at $90. Treasure Box Land is at $90. Judy came in at $89. Best Offer Queen is now at $91. Let's see what it is. Oh, Best Offer Queen got it at $91. Wow. Wow. Best Offer Queen Aaron got it at $91. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Best Offer Queen Aaron, what's your Aaron, text me your t-shirt size.
Hoodie.
Your no t-shirt, hoodie. Text me your hoodie size. Apparently we're out of t-shirts. Woo! All right. And wait. Did I miss something? And
Someone's asking, wait a minute, Amy missed a snipe?
all right, Knox Brothers missed the snipe. Just missed the snipe at 98. Amy missed the snipe
Make
at
sure you guys are on
98.
live chat.
Everyday Treasure missed the snipe at 92. Amy Bader missed the snipe at 91. And so it's Best Offer Queen. Best Offer Queen Aaron. Nice job. Aaron, text me your hoodie size and we'll get you a hoodie in there too. Just for the fun of it. All right. This is another second chance, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is another second chance. This is the spoon lot, which had my favorite. This was the silver spoon from Sweden. All right, so this was the spoon from Sweden. So the spoon lot did not get paid for. And you can see there is the spoon from Sweden. So this is a second chance lot as well. Hopefully I can get that to actually get on there. If you've watched the videos from the $1,800 and the $1,700 units, you saw these unpacked. Best Offer Queen wants to know, are our hoodies true fit? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
She says yes. Now she's saying no.
I mean, they shrink a little bit when you wash them.
She said it's going to shrink a little bit. So all of these spoons, boy, when did we auction these off? A couple weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. So that would have been more current than when the videos came out 3 weeks ago. But this is a second chance offer. Dill Hole just sent $279. Going to bed, still in pain from accident. Oh, man. And Knox Brothers is saying, I'm showing Knox was prior to sold. All right, Knox Brothers, here's what happens. So when you actually make a comment even if you're in live chat, what YouTube is going to do is it's going to preference your comment and it's going to show it above when it actually happens. We don't make any comments during the auction so we can see exactly what happened. When you go watch the replay, you're going to see it exactly what happened. You're going to see that you're right underneath it. As a matter of fact, it's you, and that's when you're gonna want to see that in the replay. So you just missed it. So you missed the 98, and right after you was Amy Swartley at 98. So when you go to replay afterwards, you can go back and you can look and be like, oh, yeah, I did miss it. What YouTube does on your end, and it only does it for you,
Why they do that.
it bumps it for you. And we don't know why YouTube does that because it's not a true live chat then. But that's why we won't comment, so we can actually see it as it happens. So when you watch a replay, you'll see that you actually did miss it. But it is misleading because YouTube bumps your comment for you, but it only bumps it for you. The rest, everybody else in the chat saw it as we saw it. So it's just a YouTube glitch. I mean, if you want to call it a glitch, I would call it a glitch.
Yeah. And our mods verify it for us too. Once Flipping Adventure says sold.
Andy BSA says, are the spoons sterling or plated? I got your text, Aaron. She's looking at them and
see anything?
I don't remember.
They're probably plated.
We don't remember. If you go back to the video from, you said it was 3 weeks ago we did it. So it would have been anywhere from 4 weeks to 3 weeks. Not that you have enough time to actually do that right now. But Bear Kitty, mine shows winning time stamped at 105 and Knoxbit at 106. We don't know for sure. And we know this is a presidential lot that she's showing right now under her camera. But Amy Dorito, silver, been offline. Are these spoons? We don't know. We're not seeing anything that says silver. Now, the Sweden spoon, even though it doesn't say silver, I think it is. But remember, there's no guarantees. Everything is as is. So, just it's under there. So if you look at this presidential commemorative spoon lot, do you see patina? Yeah, I do. But can I tell you for sure that it's silver? No, I can't. But I can tell you it's made by Rogers. It might be electroplated. I mean, you obviously can see all kinds of patina. But it's also not stamped sterling or plated. So you're going to have to bid accordingly, just like anybody else, okay? Amy Swartley says, I'm getting another shot at my Swedish spoon. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. She was bidding on that one.
She was.
So she remembers the lot. She remembers the lot. Shirley Pearl wants to know who was the last president.
These all fell.
We don't know. We have no clue.
They were all mumbo-jumboed in here.
So we've put them back in the case, but
not in any particular order.
This is what the case looks like. And they might fall again. So we don't know. We don't know, nor have we looked. So with all that being said, you're going to want to bid accordingly. Because remember, everything is as is, no guarantees, and no returns. You ready? Mm-hmm. I guess she's just going to keep spoon feeding you guys with these things. $2 minimum bid. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right, here we go. Swamp Picker wants to know how many spoons total. Michael Wellen is at 55. Jake from State Farm is saying 200. I'm not sure that's an actual bid. So we're going to say Michael Wellen is still at 55 unless Jake from State Farm can confirm. Got Kathy Thompson at 65. Amy Swartley is at 58. Kath Thompson is at 65. Amy Doritos at 65. We still have... Oh, Grumpy Vet is at 80. Grumpy Vet is at 80. Amy Swartley is now at 98. Grumpy Vet was at 80. Amy Swartley is at 98 with 10 seconds to go.
There's 38 in the presidential.
38 in the presidential and anything else. We now have Amy is at 100. Amy's at 100. Amy is at 100. I think we're going to have some sniping. Amy Swartley is at 108. And Amy Swartley got it. Second chance auction for her Swedish spoon. Amy got it. 108. Nice job. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You got your Swedish spoon. Amy, go ahead and you know what to do. Does Amy have a hoodie yet? Amy, put your size of hoodie that you want as well. George is going to throw that in for free, okay? Because I told her to and I paid for it.
And let us know in the email if they want it autographed or not.
Oh, and George said, do you want it autographed?
Let us know in the email. Next one is yarn.
Why would anybody want it autographed? Yarn. Here we go. Storage Auction Rookies wants to know what app is Public Storage using for auctions. So what they are using for auctions is, I'm going to show it to you.
Is it Zoom?
So if you look right here, if you see that Ring Central, so our location, whoop, Best Offer Queen wants hers autographed. All right, if you look at Ring Central, but I thought maybe it showed phone numbers, but it doesn't. Let me see if I can get it back up there. Aaron, sorry that I showed your text to everybody. Ring Central, there it goes. Ring Central right there. That one. That's what our location is able to see. Okay, and that's what they're using. So then you log in with Ring Central, and then boom. So what they're going to do is they'll create a conversation, and then you watch. Now, it is a paid service as well. So I think you get a month free. Conky was telling me you get a month free, and then I don't know how it's all going to work.
Zoom?
Nope. It'll be really interesting to see how it all works. And I'm going to have somebody there with me filming it as it all happens and goes down as well, which the most interesting part of the whole thing. This is the most interesting part of the whole thing. Is Public Storage says no filming, and yet now what does Public Storage says? Now there's COVID. Exactly. Thank you,
That's
COVID.
the only positive thing COVID.
It's so crazy because their policies have now all changed because of COVID. Their staff now have to record it all for us. And how crazy is that? So why not just go, hey, they're cool to record all the time? So crazy.
There's 10 skeins of these, and these are twin packs. So there's a total of 60 skein. There's 10 of these double packs, twin packs. There's 10 of this color. There's 6 of this color and 4 of this color.
Best Offer Queen, you got to email her your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then I got your text on the size for the hoodie too. And next week, we'll have it all figured out for the game.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
I think notifications are screwed up again, potentially. Well, I think YouTube has said notifications are, because normally after a big drama thing like the cops in the warehouse, we would have had 2,000 to 3,000 on the live stream. And in the beginning, we only had like 500.
How many are watching now?
Now we're at 735.
Nice. All right, so there's 60 skeins, twin packs, 10 of the twin packs, and these are made in the U.S. 10 of this color. It's like a purple with silver. It's pretty cool. There's 4 of the multi-blue, and then 6 of the multi-reds and pinks. So total of 60 skein.
60 skein. They want to know if there's a date anywhere.
Made in the U.S. Don't see a date. No date.
Second Wind Oregon says, are these the same from last week?
No, this is another set.
This is another set. So the same style as last week, but another set. She made 2 sets out of what she had.
No date. All right. I'm ready whenever you
You said 60 skein?
Yep.
All right. She says she is ready to go. Ready to go. So $2 minimum bid based on our celebration for 200K before the end of May. That's still absolutely crazy. Let's check. Let's see what we're at right now. We are at 200,068 subscribers as of right now. So That being said, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Dreamweaver. All right, you got Bob Lyons in at 2. You got Wendy at 10. You got Mildred Pierce at 75. Mildred just jumped it. No, Shirley Pearl is at 77 now. Midwest Picker is at 100. Midwest Picker is now at 100. 100 is the bid to beat. Glenna's even in on this one. It's a gray area's in on this one, but nobody's coming close to Midwest Picker 100. Glenna is now at 90, but Midwest is still at 100. About 20 more seconds to go. Matadam is at 101. 101 is the bid to beat with 15 seconds. Second win. No, Glenna. Glenna's now at 150. Glenna just jumped it to 150.
Glenna.
Whoa! Glenna said, I ain't playing around with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glenna's at 150. Second win Oregon is at 102. Glenna is still high bidder at 150. Let's see what happens. I think she scared away the competition. She did, Glenna!
Woo! Glenna!
Glenna!
Congratulations.
Nice job. Nice job, Glenna. Glenna, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address along with your PayPal email address right there to George. You're all set and ready to go. Now that is a bidding technique at the storage units. That's called jumping the bid. You jump it, and the thought process is you shock everybody like, what just happened? And they don't bid because they get scared. And it does work. It does work. So jumping the bid like that, that's a good philosophy when you're at the auctions. Glenna did it.
Remember when Storage Stalker was doing a flashlight bid?
Yeah, Storage Stalker, we were with him at an auction, and he was doing a flashlight bid. So he was bidding like this. He would go click on, click off, click on, click off. That was how he was bidding, letting the auctioneer know.
We loved it.
The weirdest thing in the world. Crazy.
All right, next lot is a bunch of flags. There's flags, there's bandanas, there's windsocks, and beach balls.
Wait, you say that again? What's all in here? Flags?
There's flags, there's bandanas, there's beach balls,
and wind socks. This is a hodgepodge of George was just grabbing stuff out of the warehouse today because she's scared to death that I'm going to get locked out permanently. And she's like, all right. She's like, all right, I'm grabbing all this stuff. That's exactly what she did. She grabbed as much as she could, put it all in her car.
Here's the bandanas, Merca.
Oh, those are the bandanas?
Yes.
Okay, so pile of bandanas. Where'd you find those? Looks like they had that top one had some yellowing or staining on it.
Yeah. The rest look clean.
So keep that in mind. That top one did look stained. There's potential we could be out of the warehouse for weeks, and unless a judge lets us back in. So
this one I had listed on my eBay store, but I took it down to add to this lot. But I had this listed for $60.
Crystal Daughtry, $10. Watching from South Korea. Fun to see you guys live for once. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you as well, Crystal. Thank you. So we anticipate being locked out completely until this is all sorted out, because once things go to court, what usually happens is a judge is going to go, all right, everything stops where it's at, and then it goes to court for them to make a decision. And we do not have a plan right now. We have no idea what we're going to do. None whatsoever. We're going to fight it. We know that for sure. It's all going to be fought, but
these are all Kent State flags. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What kind of flag did you say they were?
Kent State.
Did you say Kent?
Wasn't that Kent State?
No.
K-State.
This is Kansas State. So George said Kent, which is a local college near us, but this is Kansas. For all you Kansas State lovers.
With shamrock. You want to stand up and show them like how what a sock, what is it? Sock.
So this is the windsock.
Windsock.
You hook that on something, and then it takes the wind and goes, woo! I feel the lucky charms. I feel so lucky. So there's the windsock. There's a shamrock.
He wants to give you a kiss.
No, thank you. It's a little too hot for that. Here is a pilgrim. So there's a pilgrim. And she's got a bunch of other windsocks too. That was a heart windsock she was just sharing with you. This just looks like, wow, that's a witch windsock. I didn't think they would need the wind to fly. Just
another Halloween.
There's a Halloween windsock, if you're into that. Oh, Second Wind Oregon said, I have that same windsock for pilgrims on Thanksgiving.
Easter's.
Is that an Easter bunny?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Easter bunny windsock.
Pretty much every holiday.
Heather said, you got to get yourself a warehouse somewhere else.
Yeah, seems like it. We'll see though.
It's
bunny.
Perfect. It's absolutely perfect for what I do. The location is horrible. It's perfect. It's got a roof. It's got walls. It's got a floor.
Is that Uncle Sam?
It looks like Uncle somebody.
Here, let's hold it up next to you.
Why are you always trying to dig in my ears?
And then the last one's the rebel flag.
So you got a crossbone and skulls there.
That's it.
All right, that's the whole deal?
Yeah.
Okay. So everything that
27 pieces.
she just showed, how many pieces?
27.
She said 27 pieces. You got windsocks, you got flags, you've got bandanas, you've got beach balls. I don't know, man. I don't know. So that being said, $2 minimum bid, free shipping within the United States. If you're outside the United States, you are more than welcome to bid. There will be additional fees outside of the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you truly only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. Woo-hoo. All right, Andy is at 27. Shirley Pearl is at 77. Grumpy Vet is at 60. Shirley Pearl is the high bidder at 77 right now. Shirley Pearl jumped that bid, scaring everybody off. Shirley Pearl is at 70. Amy Swartley is at 98. Amy Swartley upped it to 98. 98 is the high bid. Grumpy Vet is at 78. Jack, is at 50. Judy was even in at 50. Shirley Pearl's at 107. Shirley Pearl's at 107 with 15 seconds to go. Treasure Box Land is at 99. Conrad Blake is at 150. Conrad just jumped it to 150 with 7 seconds. Whoa! 3, 2, 1. Conrad Blake is still high bidder at 150. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few. Yep, we got Amy Swartley at 151. I was going to say there was going to be some snipings, and Amy sniped it.
She got
151. Amy snipes a lot. Amy got it at 151.
Nice job.
Wow. All right, Amy. Oh, Shirley Pearl. Shirley Pearl tried to snipe as well. Just missed it. Shirley always seems to be lagging just a little bit.
Just a hair.
Just a hair. I think that's her internet provider. Jack O was at 160. You missed that snipe completely. If you see a lag, hit refresh. When you hit refresh, make sure you go back to live chat, okay? So Shirley, you were close, really close. Amy, you know what to do. You already know what to do.
Snipes a lot.
Yep, Amy snipes a lot. Is this a purse lot?
He is.
Are you doing an actual purse lot?
Yeah.
They've been begging for purse lots.
15.
All right, 15 purses. Here we go.
They get really heavy. So none of these have been authenticated. These came straight out of the unit, so some of them may need cleaning.
Okay, not a single one of these purses have been authenticated. We are not stating that any of them are what they say they are. We have not cleaned them. We've done nothing with them, okay? And so you're buying as is with the understanding that none of them are authenticated, no matter what they are. None of them have been authenticated. None of them have been not authenticated. So bid accordingly. And what I mean by that, just because you see this name right here
Don't mean it's real.
doesn't mean it's real. We haven't authenticated it. Okay?
That comes with an umbrella.
And yes, it comes with an umbrella, but it doesn't mean it's authenticated. We haven't looked at it.
So the matching umbrella comes with that.
Umbrella. Treasure Box Land wants to know, can you put a $50 bill on each one?
It would be nice. Do you accept Monopoly money?
Lemzia said they only checked the pockets for hidden moolah. Exactly. That's what we've done.
Well,
and
to.
we don't always get it all either. We don't always pick it all up all the time. There are times we go back, we find more. Again, this one is not authenticated. We have not authenticated any of it. They're saying which unit. It's a bunch of them. She just went to the purse rack and pulled a ton of purses off of it. No idea which units they're from. And Cat 60 Design says, is that a real Gucci?
We don't know.
We have no clue. We haven't checked. So you need to bid as if it isn't.
Yeah, it could be a knockoff. We don't know.
We have not checked any of these. And as is, no guarantees. So bid accordingly. You need to bid as if it's not, because we haven't checked it. If not $50, how about a couple of shekels? Storage Auction Rookies wants a couple shekels.
Did someone say
Shekels?
Oh, it's a bag in a bag.
Oh, she just found a bag in a bag.
A bag in a bag
Wait,
in a bag.
It's a bag in a bag in a bag. There's a bag in a bag in a bag. There's a bag in a bag in a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag.
This
There's a
one's
bag
cool
in a
because
bag
it's
in a
got like
bag.
hieroglyphics on it. See that?
That's Egyptian. Why didn't I bring that home to you? There's a bag in a bag in a bag. There's a bag in a bag in a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag in a bag in a bag. Cat 60 wants to see the inside label of the Gucci. She'll get back to it. There's more bugs in the light. More bugs in the light. More bugs, more bugs. Oh, did they fly away already?
So this one's supposed to be Vera Wang. Don't know if it's real or not.
What is it?
Vera Wang.
I never heard of that.
She's popular. She's known for her wedding dresses too.
Apparently, that's a popular one. Best offer queen wants the lucky bag.
My lucky casino bag?
Yeah. The sandwich bag.
The Ziploc
The
bag.
Ziploc sandwich bag for the big sandwiches.
9 West.
Yoshi says, how would you sell them, Jeremy? We put them, they go to the warehouse. And then once they're in the warehouse, then they get checked by employees. And then it's determined whether they're sold online or not. None of these have been checked. There's that bug. It's back.
It's back.
There's a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag and a bag and a bag.
This one still has the tag on it.
The
So this is
Uptown
like a
Tote.
cute tote.
So when we do these auctions for you, we're skipping the step of really going through everything, cleaning it up, and posting it online. So what it is everything it's sorted. So what we do is a bulk sort first. Okay, purses go over there, Bibles go over there, knives go over there. Then the next step for us would be go through all of the knives, go through all of the purses, figure out what everything is. We're not doing those steps. We're bringing it to you. We're selling you the bulk lots, And then you can figure out what you want to do with it. So then you get to go through the fine-tooth sort, clean it up, and put it online. That's what we're doing. That's why it's a bulk lot for you guys to actually buy those bulk items and then put those out and sell them for yourself. So that's how we're doing the auctions. I didn't want to do an auction just to do an auction. I wanted to do an auction to help you guys
Another
out.
bag in a bag.
So that you guys could source. If you keep it, you keep it. But you guys could source and you could sell and put into practice everything that you've learned on the channel. Pamela Lynn said there's a Facebook group that authenticates purses. Wait,
Oh, cool.
if not, they can send it to you a website.
He wants
And then
to
they
see
wanted to
Gucci.
see the thing in the Gucci.
Oh, fall right here.
She's bringing it up. Flippin' Adventure says no middleman auctions, like right out of the unit. That's the goal. That is the goal. How's the craftsmanship on that? Just out of curiosity.
Looks not bad. Show them the hardware, like the zipper.
All right.
The hardware.
So a lot of times you authenticate with hardware.
There's YouTube videos out there that'll teach you how to spot a fake.
I mean, would a Gucci have this rainbow thing?
I
I don't know either. I
We don't
would a real Gucci have that? I mean, that's what I wear as a belt.
know.
And I ain't a Gucci. We all know I'm not Gucci. I'm so simple, it's ridiculous.
Gucci.
Listen, you guys need to bid as if it's fake, okay? Don't get crazy.
Or
If
high
you
end.
if you get it
knockoffs.
and it's real, hey, that's
Right.
phenomenal. Make a video. But you need to bid appropriately. Just like we tell you when you're buying storage units. You bid on what you can see, and then you need to know your profit margin. You need to know where you're going to be and make your profit, okay? So don't go crazy because there is no guarantees. Everything is
There's
as
15
is.
bags, not including the bag in the bags, plus the umbrella.
She said 15 bags, not including the bags in the bags, and plus the
Gucci
umbrella. All right. So that being said, JK said, I'm Jerucci. I'm anything but Gucci. That is definitely not me.
Gucci.
Marion, everybody knows shipping is free. Okay, so that being said, starting bid is $2 in honor of our 200K celebration. Free shipping within the United States. If you're outside of the United States, then you are more than welcome to bid on the auction. You will have additional shipping fees for your other country. And you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. All right, looks like we got Andy BSA at 35. Starting us off at 35. We got Shirley Pearl at 50. Shirley Pearl is now at 50. Tony is at 100. Tony just jumped into 100. Cat 60 is at 150. Amy is at 199. Wait. Jack O is at 160. And they're begging for that plastic bag. Cat 60 design is now at 170. 170 Cat 60 design. Jumped it up. They want the lucky plastic bag. Amy Swartley is now at 198. Amy just jumped it up again. They are not playing games tonight. Purses are life. Indiana Hustle, $200 with 10 seconds to go. 200. Young Surfer is at 170, not beating Indiana Hustle. And let's see what happens. Amy Swartley is now at 204. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of sniping. Here we go. 204. DGCG. Oh, DCG deals. 225. Woo! Cat 60 didn't get the sniping in time. And Kimmers said unsub. And that's okay. I'm just going to block you, Kimmers. You're just going to get blocked right now.
So DCG deals got it for 225.
Peace, Kimmers. All right. And oh my goodness, there were so many bids afterwards. Wow. Okay.
We have more purse slots.
DCG deals is at 225. Okay. So DCG deals You know what to do. You got your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and then also your PayPal email address right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. All right. And what else happened? Oh my goodness, there was so much going on right there. Whoever, I don't know who the backup, Amy Swartz. Amy, you are the backup bidder. So Amy at 204, you would be backup bidder. You know what to do right there. And then we had Kimmers coming in saying unsub, and then I blocked Kimmers. You are done, Kimmers. You were unsubbed by us. And then, and that's how easy it is. That's how you get over 100,000 people blocked on What the Hales. All right, and then DCG Deal says, "Wow, thank you. That stressed me out."
That was intense.
That was getting a little intense there.
Yeah.
Melinda Young said, "Congrats on 200 subs. Thank you so much. We appreciate it."
Next lot are Beanie Babies, McDonald's. The
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies.
Okay, so you saw a lot of Beanie Babies in yesterday's video. And George's only has one box of McDonald's Beanie Babies. Are these all sealed?
These are, yeah, they're also, there's like maybe 2 that aren't sealed.
Okay, there's a couple that aren't sealed.
But they're in like mint condition.
She probably has not actually counted them all, or maybe she did. Oh, she did.
There's a total of 55 Beanie Babies.
55. I feel like a mime. 55.
Well, 53 Beanie Babies. And these 2 Happy Meal
53.
bags.
Broke my 2 fingers again. 53.
Plus these 2 Happy Meal bags.
53 Beanie Babies,
right?
plus 2 Happy Meal bags. All right. You want to know how much Beanie Babies are worth, okay? We've shown this to you so many times. You got to have your eBay app. If you're going to be a reseller, the number one tool is a smartphone. Come on, focus in. Focus, 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 focus. There you go. You got to have your eBay app, okay? You're going to click on the eBay app, and we're going to put McDonald's. At least I'm going to put it. McDonald's Beanie Babies, okay? Now, right now, we can see with McDonald's Beanie Babies, which I put that in the search, there's 16,502 results. Those are live auctions. We don't want that. We want to see what has sold. We're going to go down to sold. And we're going to go done. And then I'm going to sort highest to lowest. Did you check any of these?
Mm-mm.
All right. There you go. She didn't look at a single thing, but there you go.
Well, if they had one of those
grills, for set 15 stinking $1,000. There's another one, 5,000. There's another one, 4,500. Now, some people will tell you, "Oh, there's no money in Beanie Babies anymore." There's no money in Beanie Babies that aren't the collectible Beanie Babies. I mean, they still have value, but not big time value like you're seeing now. You've got to have these collectible Beanie Babies. All right, so you're seeing which one's here. And what we teach you on the channel all the time, there are other channels out there that go, "No, Beanie Babies are useless. They're worthless." You have to. It's like anything. I'll tell you this stuff is worthless, but if I don't know what to look for, that's why it's worthless to me. You got to look for errors. Errors, errors, errors. There's another McDonald's full set right there for $1,000. There's another one right there. Yeah, Cat 60
like
said they have to have errors.
We
don't know stamps, but
we're selling them in the lot.
there's Glory Bear McDonald's. These are all McDonald's. There's one 950. Let's see something that, I mean, there's just, I don't know what she's showing you right now.
Anteater.
I can't look. Okay. The reality is this: I cannot look. I can't look. Yeah, I can't look. Am I seeing? I want to see those. How many of these do you have? Because it looks like the sets are selling for crazy. Oh my goodness. Aaron, Glory. How many are these? Listen, I may pull these off the table. Babe, you might have Unopened, brand new. That one went for 300. These sets, that one went for 300. You sure you want these to go?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk you out of it.
No, we want our subscribers to succeed by reselling. We want them to source from us and resell. That's the whole point of having these auctions.
We're gonna have a little fight later tonight. So,
We'll be fine.
you're sure?
Yeah. 53 beanies and 2.
All right, I have
Daniel
been
bags.
overruled completely. 53 beanies and
Let's look up
2.
the Happy Meal bags. You think these are worth anything?
I'm not even gonna look anymore. It hurts too much.
$19.99.
It hurts too much. Okay, so you want me to look at Beanie Baby Happy Meal
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah. Teeny beanie babies.
Beanie Baby Happy Meal bag.
This one's dated 1999.
Yeah, that's what those other ones I was just showing you. Those things are going for crazy money. Here's a bunch of bags.
Here's the set.
And the paper bags don't look like they're doing anything too hot. One sold for $2.49. Okay, sorry, I was just doing some eBay work there. I guess Best Offer Queen said, Jeremy, you can bid too. I guess I've been completely and totally, Pamela Lynn said I can bid. I've been completely and totally Treasure Land, Boxland, were you looking at the solds on those bears here? Yes,
Yeah.
looking at the solds.
We
Always,
only look at
the
solds.
information is in the solds. Don't ever look at live listings. Live listings don't tell you anything. What you need to know is what people have paid for it in the solds. And you don't want to look at lowest to highest. You always want to go highest to lowest, because what you want to focus on is the high-end things. That's where your money is. So you can spend your time making a dime, or you can spend your time making $1. Your time is precious. You only have so much of it. Put your money into making $1 instead of a dime. You always got to start somewhere. You're going to make a dime and then a quarter and 50 cents and $1 and then $100. But
Amanda says, I can't believe Jeremy's speechless. Flippin' Adventure says, restorage the beanies.
Yeah, this is...
Would it be illegal if you were bidding on this lot?
I suppose not. All right, I've been overruled. Starting bid at $2, free shipping within the United States. And I don't even know. I can't even wrap my mind.
Says, I'll split the cost with you, Jeremy. Let's go halvesies.
Yeah, there you go. I can't even wrap my mind around what she's doing right now. But she is. So here we go. All right, here we go. McDonald's Beanie Babies. Here we go. We got 50 seconds. We got
Shilling.
Andy is at 29.
Did someone say shilling?
Shirley Pearl's at 50. Somebody's at 100. Jake from Steak Farm is at 100. Tony's at 150. I saw Cat is at 175. Cat is at 1. Treasure Box Land is at 200. Treasure Box Land is at 200. I saw Amy at 100. Amy Swartley is at 113. Wait, Amy Bader is at 225. There are... Glenn wants to know, are we back in the warehouse? Kind of. Amy Swartley's at 278. Tony's at 250. Jake from State Farm is at 205 with 15 seconds. Amy Swartley is high bidder at 278. Jake from State Farm is at 280. Amy Bader is now at 300.
Amy.
With 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Amy Bader is still at 300. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Amy Swartley just 298, but Amy Bader is still at 300. I have no idea what's happening. Teresa, 350. What's going on? Teresa, 350. Cat 60, just somebody. Teresa, wait. Teresa tried to snipe her own snipe. Teresa's at 350, then sniped her in itself at 400, but that snipe didn't go in. And Cat 60 tried to snipe, but Teresa, you're at 350.
Woo! Teresa at 350. Congratulations. You got a really good deal, Teresa.
Teresa, eBay. Get these things on eBay, okay? So you get these, put them on eBay. Remember, look at your comps, all right? And you want to check for errors. Check for errors on everything. Any misspellings, any missed pronunciation, no, I guess punctuation, not pronunciation. Punctuation, whether it could be missing a period or an exclamation point, or there could be a spacing. All of those errors make them more rare. Everybody wants them. That is...
She got a good deal. Especially the set sell.
That's crazy.
Is this
Wow.
the only lot that like you're regretting having resellers remorse?
Well, I like toys, and I know how much there can be worth without looking through it. So I didn't know what you were doing. I really never know what she's doing.
Maybe. The next lot are the clown puppets.
She just said something about clowns. So, okay, I know what she's talking about, the clowns. So Amy, oh man, I don't even know what happened. Who's the backup bidder? Who was even the winner? I got so lost.
Teresa was the winner.
Okay,
350.
Teresa, you were the winner. I'm bamboozled right now. Okay. Teresa, you are the winner at 350. Okay, so Teresa, your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Okay, and then backup bidder before the sold was probably you, Amy Swartley. From what I can see right now, no, Amy Bader. So Amy Bader looks like was the backup bidder at 300. So Amy Bader, your backup bidder, same thing. You know the drill already. But all that information to George right there. Make sure you share with her that you are the backup bidder. If I messed anything up, mods, let me know. Looks like I got Pamela and just said, yeah, Amy Bader. Whoo! Man alive. That was wild. Okay, this is your clown lot.
Mm-hmm.
So George has a creepy clown lot.
It's tangled.
Apparently it's tangled. That's how creepy it is already. So
the heads are porcelain. You want to show them when it's not tangled?
You know I was raised by clowns. No. You know I was raised by clowns. All right. These are the creepy clown lots. What happened? How did you get tangled?
It was like that in the box.
Oh. So you hang the clowns
all on a
up.
Swing. They're all sitting on a swing.
And you hang the clown up like... Well, it'd probably help if we knew how to untangle them. But they're sitting on a swing, and I'm sure it sits better when it's not all tangled, because I got it all tangled right now.
Let me see if I can find you one that's not tangled.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just hold it right here. So, creepy clowns. Dun, 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 dun.
There's 5 of these.
All right, George says there's 5 of these creepy
There's
things.
5 clowns.
Here's this one over here.
Okay. And then there's these, show them these toilet paper case holders. They have a hat.
All right. This, George found, you found this yesterday in the warehouse?
Yeah.
We had no idea this was in the warehouse. Guess what's inside here?
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them, and if you look inside, somebody built a craft around toilet paper. This is gold. This is a toilet paper holder. There is actual toilet paper inside here. And there are 2 rolls. Oh, just dropped my toilet paper. There are faces. 2 rolls of toilet paper with faces. Hey, how much money are you worth? I'm worth a lot of wipes. A lot of wipes. I'd wipe you up with my wipes. I dare you. That being said, these this is big money right here, okay? This is gold. We're talking serious gold. There is toilet paper, real actual toilet paper inside here. Wish we could have kept that at the warehouse, but since limitations on the warehouse right now are high and there's TP thieves, actually the ninjas are all moved out, so we should be gold. We should be good there. We could just put toilet paper anywhere now. That's what we're looking at. You're looking at a lot of clowns and some TP rolls. Do we need to know anything else?
Googly eyes.
We need to know anything else? All right.
It's about 9 pounds.
She said it's about 9 pounds. I don't know what else to tell you. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Did you show them the toilet paper underneath?
Yeah, I showed as much as I could. All right, $2 starting bid, free shipping within the United States. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious because you only got 1 minute to win it. There is creepy clowns and butt cleaning material supplies.
It's like a TP puppet.
Andy BSA is at 23. Shirley Pearl is at 50. Michael Whalen is at 55. Michael is high bidder right now at 55. Toilet paper is on the line. Conky's wife, Noreen, she is at 40. Man, thunderstorms are apparently messing with the video. Shirley Pearl is now at 60. It's a gray area, came in at 60. Shirley Pearl has high bid at 60. Conky's wife is now high bid at 65. K-Rest came in afterwards at 65. Conky's wife, Noreen, is high bidder at 65. Woo-hoo-hoo! 2 rolls of toilet paper. I would not mess around. No pun intended. Conky's wife, Noreen, with 2, 1, 0. See what happens. Shirley Pearl's at 66. Shirley Pearl came in at 6. Shirley Pearl got it for 66. Shirley Pearl, nice job. Nice job. Oh, Conky's wife, Noreen, came in afterwards at 67. Woo! Shirley got it. All right. So, Shirley, you know what to do. Shirley pays. Shirley's going to come pick it up at the warehouse. Shirley, I would encourage picking it up at the warehouse tomorrow as early as possible and make sure that I'm there and can be there because things are pending in court. So, and all joking aside, you honestly, you need to meet me there as fast as possible. I should be there tomorrow by 11 o'clock if you can be there, Shirley.
Is Conky going to be there on Tuesday?
Yeah, I don't know. She's asking Conky if you're going to be at the auction.
That way they could bring alligator.
Because she wants to buy alligators from you. I told her just get on your eBay and buy them.
Just 2 bags.
All right. She has got LPs now. How many more lots you got?
This is and then the free one.
Oh, last lot and then the free one.
Or we could skip this and do the free one.
You might as well go for it now. You already pulled them up. All right. She's got a bunch of LPs.
So this is second chance lot.
Oh, this is second chance as well. They didn't pay for that one either?
Nope.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Shirley Pearl said, okay. And the niche lady said, Jeremy's not wearing pants. Do ever? Actually, yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. You have to in this kind of business. Conky said he's going to try and make the Medina auction. So that's the last one on the run. All right. Now, these records, I can tell you already, I'm sitting right next to them. They smell like basement. Okay. So bid accordingly. So they are old. They've got the vintage smell. LP is back in. There's no doubt about it. But you got to bid accordingly. They've got that vintage basement smell. Was that Jed Clampett?
Yeah.
Huh.
How do you know?
Because I read it. I mean, I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. How many LPs do you have completely?
40.
40 LPs she's going to sell. This is second chance auction here. Bidder did not pay, got blocked. Same one that burned you on the other ones?
Probably.
She's saying same one. And Treasure Box Land said Jed Clampett. That was from the show. Beverly Hillbillies. Yo, that's the song I need to do. Tell you the story about a girl named George.
Mhm.
Where should I go next with it?
What rhymes with George?
Nothing.
Gorge.
I make gorge.
Remember when you took me to the gorge
What gorge?
at Mohican
Oh, yeah, I did take you to the gorge at Mohican.
after the fire tower? Fire.
What was that? What are you doing now?
Beavis and Butthead.
Baby, you getting crazy is what you're doing. It's getting midnight. You need to go home. You need to sleep. You're getting crazy. You got how many LPs?
40.
40. 40. JK goes, what rhymes with George? Really? He made an entire list.
He did. He emailed us a list. Songs
Really?
of the Island.
Really? Oh, I remember the Songs of the Island.
This is the guy that I thought looked like Pee Wee Herman.
Which one looks like Pee Wee Herman?
That dude.
Oh, I remember that. Cops Called is at 70,000 views now.
Nice.
I'm sure the local PD loves that. Has a officer ever lied straight face to you? That was interesting. That was beyond interesting. All right, lots of LPs here. You have confirmed that they're all in there, right?
Yeah.
From last week.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so she's confirmed they are all in there from last week. These are the LPs, and if you were on last week, you saw them last week, but the person never even contacted her. So $2 starting minimum bid in honor of 200K before the end of May. So we're at 200K now, which is a ton of fun, and they weigh over 26 pounds.
That's freight.
That's what? You just say that's freight? Apparently that's freight. All right. So she just said it's freight.
Cost of freight shipping.
She said it's freight shipping now. But don't you worry, we're not charging you because you're getting free shipping. So here we go. You know the drill. You've been on here all night. Let's do this. Flip, flippity, flip. There we go. 55 seconds to go. Here we go. All right, we got Judy at 40. Judy is at 40. We got some $2, $3, $35. Niche lady says, hey, those can go media mail. Not that much bulk. I guess you could if you did each one. Mark is at 45. Judy is at 40. Mark is at 45. It's a Gray Hair is at 39. Pocket's wife Noreen is a police officer. And Marcus 45. Elizabeth has no idea what's happening. I don't know what's happening either, Elizabeth. 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyday treasure found is at 46. Judy's at 46. Everyday treasure has the first bid at 46. Michael says media mail can go up to 70 pounds, save a ton on shipping, and sold! Everyday treasure, 46. Nice job. Everyday treasure, you're going to send all your information. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and you're going to send your PayPal email address right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. George will send you an invoice tomorrow. You'll have 72 hours to pay that invoice. If you don't, you get blocked. Sorry. If you do, then George is going to have that package and shipped out within the next 24 hours, and you'll get a tracking number. Backup bidder was Judy came in at 46. So Judy technically would be the backup bidder. Judy, you would be the backup bidder at 46 as well. Okay, so Judy, you're a backup bidder. If you want to get a hold of George and give her all that information, that'd be great. You ready for the free lot?
Yeah, let's do 2 lucky winners.
Okay, Flippin' Adventures sent us these super cool face masks, and you're going to get a hold of them. Remember, there's her information right there. You guys need any face mask. You know where to get them. There's her information. You can freeze frame. You can screenshot.
She'll include her email in the
and she'll put her email down in the
chat.
chat as well. So 2 free face masks,
For 2
and
lucky
then
winners.
anybody else that needs face masks, make sure you get a hold of her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now to win, you're gonna have to answer a trivia question, and the trivia question isn't that difficult, but it's not that easy either. And I think I've kind of given everybody a hint that the trivia question always comes from the least viewed video from the week. So you could actually watch that video before the live stream and get all of your information so that you could be the first one to answer the question first. Today's question, and you have a minute to actually win it with the answer. This week, we restored the love in a different type of way because we haven't been able to give any storage units back. So this week, what we actually did was invited somebody to come in, and we gave storage unit items to those in need. So the question that we want to know tonight, as we restore the love, what were the 2 homeless individuals' names living in a car? What were their names? You know their names? Put it in the chat. Let's go. You got a minute to win it. They say it in the video. What were their names? Right now, they're all opening another tab. They're going back, and they're watching the video. Best Offer Queen said. And we do. We have a winner. We have a winner.
Dan.
We have a winner, Dan Gresley.
Woo!
I still want to see what everybody else says. Jack and Jill, Destiny and Richard. It was Destiny and Richard. Nice job.
Oh.
Nice job. Man, a lot of people remember.
Yeah, so the first 2 correct answers will win.
Yep, a lot of people remember. Wow, nice. Okay, George says the first 2 correct answers. So she's going to give away... I lost it. Okay, so Dan Gresley, you're right. It's Destiny and Richard. Okay, so Dan, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and we don't care about your PayPal. Don't worry about your PayPal email because it's free. Compliments of Flippin' Adventures. So send that to George right there. You were right. You were the first one with the right answer. And then the next person was... We've got Melinda Young.
No, it was someone that answered right away.
Based on what I'm seeing, it's Melinda Young, babe. It is Melinda Young. Melinda Young. You answered correctly second. So you're going to send all your information, your YouTube information, your real name, and then also your shipping address right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com to George. So it was Destiny and it was Richard. Nice job. Nice job. All right, George. Storage Legends. He just said Hales low, all you beautiful people.
He's coming in at the end.
I thought he would be bidding tonight. I thought he'd be bidding for sure. All right. What a Hales of a night. You know what I'm thinking? Best Offer Queen wants to know, does my sweatshirt come with that $100 on it? Like the one behind you?
No, we found that in a storage unit.
That's from a storage unit.
A $100 bill found in a storage unit.
It's kind of late. Do you think we should do a lullaby?
To put our viewers to sleep?
You think that's what we should do? Because it's
Sure.
late?
Sure.
Which lullaby should we go with? That one?
The classic Twinkle Twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Where's your cell phone? I need a little...
It's over here.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are.
It is. It's Monday, Memorial Day.
I wonder what you are.
Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Want to thank all of our fellow servicemen in the service. Thank you for your service. Vets, people active, people in reserves.
Inactive like me. I just sit here all day.
Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us to celebrate our 200K goal before the end of May.
And it's all because of you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We wouldn't be here if
no
it wasn't
clue why the Hales you guys watch, but we appreciate that.
Yes,
you do.
we appreciate every single one of you. Good night. Love you all.